What up, though? Excuse my tardiness, but it's Friday. It was a kind of a determination stream because the leaks did it again, and the show started at 3 o'clock like last time. But I'm here. We're gonna go ahead and watch it together like we usually do every Friday. You know what I mean? Who shows up, who shows up. Hopefully everybody comes and is ready to have a good time. You know how we do. You never know. We'll see how long we take it, and then later afterwards, maybe we'll get into some WWE 2K action. You know what I mean? Just trying to find my live feed right now. I saw some of the show. I tried to stay away from the spoilers, but you really can't stay away from it because it's already on and it's live. But it looked like a good show today. So we're gonna go ahead and get it popping and watch what's going on. Watch the action. Hopefully y'all are having or ready to have a good time. Y'all know how I get down, you know what I mean? And welcome back to the channel. What's good, Davion? DB, what's good? Jay Millie in the building, what's good? Byron, I see you out there. Robert, I see you. He said SmackDown was on early too. Is me being confused part of their long-term storytelling? If so, great job. Hey, man, listen, bro. I totally understand exactly where you're coming from. They were on early today. And yeah, they confused the hell out of me until I start seeing tweets. And the usual people I follow were tweeting the show, and it was just on. So, like right now, they're showing the playback right now. So it's cool. We there. I'm on my way to the screen. I'm just grabbing the good old glasses real quick. DB was goody. Man, Jay Millie in the building. Davion, what's good, man? Jay Millie said, DB, what up? He said, David Bond said, I'm happy that my baby Naomi is a heel. Oh my gosh, she's so sexy as a heel. Hey, man, she put in that work too. Jay Millie, what up, man? RB says, what up, RB? Yeah, Naomi came through today. That's one thing I will say is that the show is gonna have some good action. Uh, I saw like the last couple of matches and the ending. So that's the crazy part. The ending was fire. So I'm here. We're all here, so we get to watch the show. Excuse me for looking a little crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's one of those days. I am ready to go ahead and you know what I mean, get into some. I'm really ready to get into some WWE 2K. I'm gonna keep it a bean, but it's coming. RB said Lafayette, Indiana in the building was popping. Yo, what's going on, RB? David Bond said, what's cracking? Yeah, man. Did you guys see WWE Evolve this week, though? So people are moving over to the Evolve roster. But let me tell you something. Callie Armstrong, bro. Callie Armstrong is the one, okay? If y'all ain't seen Callie Armstrong, I don't know if you have seen Callie Armstrong. I'm about to show y'all Miss Callie Armstrong, okay? Where's her picture at, man? Callie Armstrong is the one, bruv. They didn't move the Tim Bros over there to there we go. That's the one right there. All right. They didn't move the Tim Bros over to that roster. But this young lady right here, Miss Callie Armstrong, bro. You want to talk her and Jada Parker colliding is going to be the match to see in the future? She's a beast, fam. I ain't even going to hold you. All right? I am not going to hold you. Callie Armstrong, bro, like I'm trying to get the right. Let's see where we can get it right. Look, Callie is she the one, bro? Like she just Callie is man. She was beating ass. She was calling for her match, bro, and it's worth it. All right, we see Shinsuke is on his way out right now. Jamie said I seen a pic of Naomi and she is looking more. She is looking good as fuck as a heel. No more glow. Enough with the smiling man. Listen, I told you. Hashtag no more glow. The only glow that we need to see around her is playing some Glorilla, and that is it. Let's see, man. I'll pull up see, I don't even want to spoil it for y'all. See, y'all, I don't know if y'all watched the show. Did y'all watch it or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Naomi cold blooded. She didn't play. I like it though. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the mean streak continue. I think Naomi may win championship gold with this new attitude, though. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Uh-oh, Shinsuke is on his way out. Him and Damian Priest have a date coming up. No Vin. Jay Millie said, "RB, what up?" RB said, I hope tonight SmackDown is better than Raw, especially with the bad John Cena segment. Hey, tonight SmackDown kind of cooked. Three Profits is on this thing tonight. We got a good card coming up. You know what I mean? As you can see right now. The tag titles was you know what I mean? The Street Profits is ready. It's going down. Jay Millie said, I'm gonna watch this weekend. Tubi is that platform that's making moves. They aired the SB at the Super Bowl already and has wrestling content. Evolve now Evolve Tubi the shit. Yeah, man. They cooking over there on Tubi. What's going on, Riley? RB says, what's happening, Riley? He said, I've seen SmackDown. Naomi outfit look great. Are you doing a watch along? Yes, I am. I'm still doing it. He said, "I'm sorry, you are doing it." Yeah, I'm still doing it for those that didn't watch. I kind of considered how I was going to do this show. This is why the even the halfway, whatever you want to call it, the thumbnail I had came up. It's because I was deciding, was I just gonna play Raw while we watch along, you know what I'm saying? Or do we kind of just have a regular watch along? But I said, you know what, we'll have a regular watch along, and then we'll decide during the show if we go through with just having, do we switch over to the PlayStation and just play some SmackDown while the show is on. But I know some of y'all didn't get to see it, but it seems like a few of y'all have seen it already. So, oh, Jimmy, Drew McIntyre is in this ring. The ending was, yeah. Big Jim, oh, he about to get tossed across that ring. McIntyre had to pick him up. Yeah. He would have tossed somebody clear across that ring if that was the normal, if it was somebody else. Riley said, sorry, Leo, who's picked Jada Parker? No, that was Callie Armstrong. Riley, she is on Evolve. So you definitely have to try to like watch Evolve. You would like it. Evolve is like NXT Junior almost. They're still building their roster. They have a lot of the newer talent, the NIL talent that is coming up as well. Some of the people that you may have seen here and there, the level up people, and they basically turned level up, I think, to Evolve now. And you know, they're still building it. Jack Cartwheel is over from Ring of Honor. He's there. Cappuccino Jones is there. Luca Crisafino, who definitely doesn't get enough ring time, is there over in NXT. So a lot of the NXT people that don't get enough time, they have moved over to Evolve. Wendy Chu is in Evolve. Who else is in Evolve? You got quite a few down there. Gallus has moved to Evolve now. They say they want to make it their show. Yeah, so it's yeah, it's like that. He said, Jamie, this RB, I'm okay. Just been watching it into someone a lot of us in California looked up to and had respect. Now to see, speaking of Big U, oh, you talking about Big U? Man, Byron Color said, I did. Riley said, well, okay. Byron said he has seen it. Riley said, "What's up, chat? Crack, what's cracking, RB?" He said, "I'm in the UK. It was on at 7 p.m. for me. Yay! I'm glad you got a chance to see it, man." He said, "You're on the same time as Italy. I think it's a 1 hour difference." Yeah, that Italy crowd. These overseas crowds are really, really making the shows a lot better. I can say that. He said, "I've heard of Cappuccino Jones. Yeah, he was on Ring of Honor. Tati Talk spoke highly of him, and that's where I met Jack Cartwheel as well. I'm hoping like I said, I'm trying to get to Vegas. That is my goal. Is to go to Vegas and to have a go to what is it? Go to Vegas and go to uh of course, WrestleMania. I'm still waiting. I haven't seen anything about press yet. I don't know if they're having it. MLW has a show out here in 2 weeks. I'm going to try to make it to, and then I'm going to go to try to. I'm definitely going to try to go to WrestleCon and make some connections with some few people down there. Byron says, "Quick note: Raw is on at 4 p.m. Eastern next week. So 4, 3, 2, 1. That is 1 o'clock for me in the PM. So I will be live for Raw during on Monday. So that way you guys know early that I will be there early." Riley said, "I watched Wendy Chu match Evolve." Okay. Yeah, her Evolve match was really good last week. Her and Kylie Ray seem to be having a beef right now. So that's where that's evolving to this week. You know what I mean? No pun intended. So definitely, if you can watch Evolve this week, it's on Tubi. I don't know what you guys call it over there, Riley. If you guys have Tubi, but it's an app. It's pretty much like Fox's little sister now. They have their sister company. So this is Fox's next brand is Tubi. So it's on there. Davion said these international crowds have been on fire so far. Absolutely. Listen, the international crowds is giving what the American crowds got to learn a lesson and understand this is what we need, that energy. RB said what's popping Davion Washington, especially if it's gonna be the show is gonna be the way they are. The feel that and the crowd determines if we're gonna get a fire show. Davion said, "What up, Robert?" Riley says they're in the UK next week. London, yay, SmackDown. Are you going, Riley? Or are they too far from you? Jamie says a question was asked yesterday about Athena and Mercedes had wrestled before in the E, and after looking back, they had two matches, a three-way and a fatal four-way, and has teamed up before. Yes, and the Athena has done an interview where she said that Mercedes is the person that pushes her. I think they kind of like creatively push each other, and right now they both on a run right now, so I don't want to see Athena lose her title. I will say that. Let's see. She's at 800 and something days on her title run right now. Let's see where we at now. She is at 830 days today. I think it's 830. It might be more. She's the longest reigning women's champion in AEW in ROH history. So she is still on the roll. She is on her way to well, it says 830 plus, but she's on her way to 900. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna root her on. Riley said, "Do you prefer late afternoon Raw, SmackDown times, Leo?" You know what? It doesn't. I kind of prefer them to do this. In the reason I like evenings, but I don't mind earlier days. You know what I'm saying? As far as streaming, I just need to know what they're going to do so that way I can play 2K for y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. I usually when we get off stream, sometimes I jump straight to 2K. So I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Mr. All Days Off says, yo, what up, Mr. All Days Off? How are you? Jay Millie said Tubi has the Dark Side of the Ring series on there too. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm late on Dark Side of the Ring. So I'm going to watch Dark Side of the Ring, definitely. And see what is I definitely have to catch up on it. Just to see where we at with it. Hopefully you guys can still hear me if you can. Holla if you hear me, as Big Papa Pump would say. I'm sorry about that. I got a phone call, and while we were watching, there we go. Let me try to catch up. I gotta catch my feet up now. Um, Yeah, so it's been a great like I say, I've been trying to unlock stuff like since you guys haven't seen me live. I didn't go live yesterday. I was busy trying to unlock some more stuff. There's so much stuff to unlock in that game, and I want to be able to have some of these matches. They got CM Punk from the SAS and some of the other stuff, and you know what I mean, and long haired CM Punk, and they got a Diamond Dallas Page. They got a lot of crazy persona wrestlers. So let's see. Riley says Athena versus Mercedes will be at the AEW Dynasty, and Mercedes ain't losing a maze if she does. Man, it's so early though. I'm kind of with Tati, like she was saying yesterday. I don't. I want to see that later. I want, you know what I mean. I want to see that at All In. Don't give us till it's at Dynasty unless we're gonna get a rematch or the match is gonna end. And it just seems like it's too soon and no build. You know, if they're gonna do it that soon. Oh, Drew McIntyre. Now, see, I did miss these earlier matches. Drew McIntyre with the dope fiend to the oh, yeah. Oh, they are really like kind of like laying it in with each other. I don't know if these wrestlers really got smoke with each other, but they are going the hell off. All you see if you don't go on Twitter if you haven't seen SmackDown yet, because all you gonna see is all you're gonna see is Naomi. That's all you're gonna see is Naomi. And you know what I mean? You might run into some other stuff, you know what I mean, going on. RB says, what's poppin', Mr. All Days Off? Jay Mitty is saying, what up to Mr. All Days Off? Riley says, I live 9 hours away from London. I live near Scotland. Ah, okay. That is one of my moving destinations in the future, Riley, is Scotland. I'm going to work my way to Scotland. That is where I'm trying to get to. Riley said I'm watching it on TV. Fletcher is here. Says greetings, King Leo. Sup, Hill fam? What up, Fletch? RB says what's poppin', Fletch? He said, Jay Mitty, how you doing, brother? Said Fletcher in the building. What up? RB, hope you doing well. Fletcher says Ballet Cena here, or we can't see her yet. Oh, Ballet is not here just yet. Jay Millie said I'm doing okay, Fletcher. I don't see her just yet. RB said, oh, how about you? Saw this upset. I saw it earlier, but I'll hang out. That's a bet, man. See, I knew. See, that's what I'm saying. I knew most of y'all probably seen it already. Look, Jacob Fat too. Look at LA Knight. Uh-oh. Look at LA Knight. Oh yeah. oh, Braun Strowman. Roddy said that Bloodsport April looks good. Natalia and Karrion Cross announced today, April 17th. Isn't she trained in karate, jiu-jitsu? Sure she is. Yes. And Baron Corbin won a gold medal again yesterday, in case y'all missed it. Landy is in the building. What's going on? Chicago Landy. Fletcher said, Mr. All Days Off, Raleigh, bro. Raleigh said, not sure if you saw that Karrion Cross news. I did see Karrion Cross. Oh, yeah, he is training jiu-jitsu as well. So him and Baron Corbin, that would have been a great match to see both of them together. Fletcher says, hi, Chicago Landy. She says, hi, Mr. All Days Off. Hi, Raleigh. Jay Millie says so. Nakamura is leaving when again taking the L's on his way out. I don't think Nakamura is leaving, from what I understand. I haven't heard 100% that Nakamura is leaving. I'm hearing otherwise that they may be retaining he may they may retain his services. Landy says she's been to Dublin once. Beautiful there. Jay Millie says when Phoenix finally debuts, I'm curious to see if he's able to do some of those rope moves because the rope moves are more loose than AEW or other companies that he's been. Yes, he's going to find out. Hopefully, Penta did tell him like, "Hey, man, them ropes is loose, bro." Davion says Drew and Damian Merchant coming. Uh-oh. And those that are, you know, what I mean, if you are in the LA area, MLW did update the website. Let's see, they did update their venue. They sold out of the tickets, which they were basically letting me know they sold out of tickets as well. I'm hoping that I'm able to get some press badges for the show. For their next show is the Battle Riot 7. And they've gotten a bigger venue out of they upgraded to a larger venue, kind of like where near where I used to stay on April 5th. So they have moved along. So I will be sending another. I guess I will have to send out another. What's the name? Like I told you guys, Matt Riddle will be there. Dijak, Satoshi Kojima, definitely Baron Corbin, aka Bishop Dyer, is going to be there. HS Cero is going to be in the building. Atlantis Jr., Bobby Fish, Blue Panther, Brock Anderson, Okamura, and yeah, man, and quite a few others. Virus has just signed up, so they're still signing people that are going to be in this show. So it seems like the show just keeps getting larger for the venue, and they have decided to get a bigger venue. So good for MLW. And let's see. Davion said Drew versus Damian match incoming at WrestleMania. Yes, it is going to happen. Yeah, pretty much WrestleMania is starting to line up, and I'm kind of not getting mad at that triple threat, that the second triple threat we getting. Roberto says, was cracking. My fault. I had to fight it. It's a job here. What up, sir? Hope y'all good. Yes, we are, Roberto, man. Hope you are doing well up there at the job, man. Hope they treating you well. Jay Millie says, Chicago, what up? Jay Millie said, Roberto, all good. And Landy says, hey, Jay Millie. Raleigh says Ray Phoenix is a great wrestler. He's gonna be a great fit in WWE. Guessing tag team with Penta. No, Penta is on Raw, and Ray Phoenix is going to be on SmackDown. For what I'm seeing, all of his vignettes have been on SmackDown, so we will see Ray Phoenix on SmackDown. So they're keeping them separate. Penta is growing. At some point, I'm sure they'll see each other, maybe at WrestleMania or something. You know what I mean? That'll be dope to see them bump into each other backstage. Pause, and then you know what I mean, have a good you know, meet up. Roberto said I was just gonna say we never heard of him. Laugh my ass off. Riley says, yeah, Priest versus Drew at Mania, winning my Drew winning my opinion. It's time for Drew to have a win. Riley said they have good wrestlers in MLW Battle Riot next show. Yes, it is going to be crazy. Matt Riddle's his title is on the line. I don't know if he's going to be able to survive that battle, that top that what is it, the Riot Rumble they having. Roberto says MLW always has a good card, a good show, even when you don't know who they are. I'm glad they're getting more shine. Yes, I'm trying to be there. Then they're having another show on the 17th in Vegas. So I'm trying to be there. Then Prestige is having a show on the same night. So they're like double booked on like the 17th. So I don't know what to do because you know, Megan wrote a new article on She's Back Right. She wrote a new article which was dope. And the article was talking about there's a what's the wrestler's name? Something Noir. Claire Noir or something like that. I forget. And he's from the UK. I don't know. Riley, have you heard of him? Let me see it. Just so I can be sure. I want to know for sure what the name is. What did I sign in as to that? It's in my phone usually, so that's how I usually read her articles in the Medium. Let's see. Let's see if this is my login. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta find my phone, I guess. And I'll get it to you guys. Actually, you know what? I reposted it on X. So let me just go look on X, and then I'll be able to get to that article from there because that was one of my last posts. And yeah, here we go, right here. And I will put it in the chat so you guys can go over to it and read it. Megan's write-ups are awesome. If you guys have never seen any of her write-ups, That's how I like started following her because of the write-ups. Okay, so the wrestler's name is Cara Noir or Cara Noir from Progress. Have any of you guys heard of Cara Noir? I'm interested in seeing this person wrestle. The way she described Cara Noir, it sounds like he is finna put on a match. Oh, Charlotte is talking shit. Hold on. Oh, she said you're no everybody is. Oh, holy shit. Oh, Charlotte is talking big shit. Yeah. Oh, Charlotte is talking shit. Her and Tiffany this is a good promo. Oh, oh. Is she chopping her up in this promo? Charlotte is cooking her. Oh, oh, holy shit. Oh, ooh, that was spicy. That was habanero, baby. I love it when they let them go in them promos like that, and they not don't sit it there with each other. Like I said, they do funny battle royals. Last time I saw Duke the Dumpster, Drosy, and Gene Snitsky. Oh no. Fletcher says Hilberto in the house. Oh, we got the Hill businesses in the building. Both of them are here. Fletcher says Ray Phoenix versus Nakamura. Please, Levesque, book that match. I'll tune in. Hey, I'm telling you, he gonna be there. We need him to come in for this. And here comes Bishop Fatu. He has moved up. He has moved up from Reverend to Bishop Fatu. It was, I think we what was it? Bishop Sokoa is no. It's now Bishop Fatu. Bishop Damu Fatu. Mr. Always offset WrestleMania is so far away. Not too far, bro. It's right around the corner. Fletcher said Ray Phoenix versus Melo. Listen, I'm gonna go to Vegas, and if I'm not able to get in for press, then I will be there and I will stream from Vegas. Okay, y'all will be able to see the lights in the back from wherever I'm staying at. Fletcher says Ray Phoenix versus Melo. Oh my god, that sounds fire. Riley says good point. I forgot Penta on Raw. Okay, singles wrestlers. Fletcher says Ray Phoenix versus Frazier. Man, it's happening. Ray Phoenix as U.S. champ eventually, or not happening eventually. They will unite the Lucha Brothers for sure. But I wonder if both Penta and Ray Phoenix get title reigns with this singles run and IC. What if they won the IC title and the US title, and then in match at Night of Champions they fought each other? That's dream. I know I'm dream booking, but I want to see that. Fletcher says also WWE fan base, get ready. Phoenix is a way better than Penta inside the ring speaking. Nowadays, people will be amazed with Phoenix, I bet. And he's had time off, he's had time to heal, and he's gonna be on fire just like Penta was when he came. Raleigh says, I've never heard of Claire Noir from UK, a wrestler, a wrestling writer. No, Claire Noir is a wrestler. Now, see, I never heard of Claire Noir either. Um, Yeah, here is the what's the name right here. Here's the article so you guys can see it. He seems more like one of those Claire seems like one more like a almost like an androgynous type of character from what I've seen, but I don't know if you know what I'm saying? If that is the character. I'm waiting to see. But I heard that Claire is very brutal in the ring and does British strong style, and it is brutality at its finest from the way that Megan speaks of it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cara Noir, or is either Cara or Cara? I'm gonna go with Cara Noir. But if you read that article, the way that she described Cara, like it sounds like poetry in motion, and I'm ready for it. Jay Millie says, Leo, you see Matt Riddle said he would work for Vince again. I believe him. Chicago said, wrestler, you sure? Hey man, listen. Check out that article. You can see it. Oh, uh-oh. Well, look at that link I sent and see if it's the same person. RB said, "Oh hell no! Thanks for the info, Jay Millie for Matt Riddle. Yeah, he tripping. He want to go. Hey, RB, he trying to go back to the Digi game, man. He wasn't done with the Digi game." Roberto says, "Will they do 140-man battle royal every year around WrestleMania time? This will be the first time the title is on the line and the champ is Riddle. The story is Bischoff wants to screw Riddle. Oh, Bischoff is still over in MLW. Okay." Landy said, "I know that name for another reason." Well, check out that link, Landy, and you can let us know if it's the same person. Jay Millie said, if Charlotte and Tiffany ever get cool, call them the Plastics, aka Mean Girls. That is funny. I remember that from the movie. My GM having right now triple threat Extreme Rules match for North American title champion Jacob Fatu defending Omos and Gunther. Hey, speaking of 2K, all right, since we on commercial break. Speaking of 2K, I will be playing again. I'm if I don't play tonight, then you guys will see me tomorrow. I've been playing in the new third person mode that they've added. Oh my god, it's a game. Listen, I don't understand why people was hating on 2K so much, and they're constantly updating the the third person mode where you can change the camera while you're playing is a game changer for me because I like we all Mr. All Days Off was asking like, yo, use that the camera, bro. You can use that camera while you're playing. I didn't know that, and I've turned on third person mode now, and I can move, and I've been moving, and I'm getting used to the controls playing like that. So the action in the ring is like you're right there. Oh my god, I can't wait for y'all to see this tomorrow. I'm gonna play tomorrow, so I won't be booking matches in the first half of the gameplay. I'll split the gameplay. We'll book matches in the second half, and I'll play in the first because I do need to play some My Rise to try to get through more of the story. I've been playing some my faction as well. So I'll do all three. We'll just have a good day of it until Collision starts in the evening. Ms. Odell said Tati has to be on the panel for the Super Bowl of wrestling. She says she is not doing nothing WWE, man. Listen, we gotta pray. Y'all better listen. If y'all want Tati on that panel, send her some super chats. Okay, we got to send Tati some super chats. Mr. Also can't do it each week and not do the Super Bowl. Hey man, RB said Chicago Landy. Welcome to the chat. How are you? Roberto said, I remember Cornette saying the U.S. crowds are so dead we had to go overseas for live crowd, and that's exactly what's happening now. This is exactly why it's not good. I'm telling you, it's having an effect when they're in the States and how good the shows are. The wrestlers just are like, they phoning it in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They don't know if they're doing good or not. That's what one of the wrestlers said. We don't know how good we're doing if we can't hear the crowd. Riley says Charlotte outclassed Tiffy time in the promo battle. Woo, Charlotte, new champ mania. My prediction: Charlotte easily won that promo. She did. All right. The one big some bitch is on his way out. Braun Strowman is on his way to the ring. He got a little bit of new life moving over to SmackDown. Roberto said the Queen. Fletcher said next match is TLC NXT Tag Championship match. Lucha Brothers defending against Kenny Omega and AJ Styles. Ooh, that's a nice team. That's a nice team. Omega and AJ. Raleigh says, "I thought Charlotte was funny in this promo. Tiffy had no comeback. Tiffy was looked like she was flustered. See, that's what I'm saying. You see, remember how you know how LA Knight is hella good at promos. Everybody has, but it's if y'all, I'm old as shit. So if it's if it's Darkwing Duck and Nega Duck, bro, everybody has a Nega Duck. You feel me? And like LA Knight, the Miz will do it to him every time. No, no, no pause. Like the Miz gets LA Knight every time. I don't. It's whatever it is about the Miz that cooks LA Knight. It does it, and it looks like Tiffy has Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte has Tiffy. So everybody has one. Landy says, "Hey Robert, thanks for having me." Jay Millie says Tiffany has some hitters in that and Charlotte is good in promos. Tiffany had a few. She did do that. She definitely let her know it was Tiffy time. RB said anytime, girl. Byron says Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens is awesome. RB asks if I'm at Chicago Galendi, who's your favorite wrestler? Jay Millie said Damu Fatu in the building and running hide. Oh. Riley says Ray Phoenix versus Andrade. Oh my god. Yeah. Look, all of they oh, don't forget that Malachi Black, Mr. Black is returning as well. So we're gonna get that again too. They're gonna run it. Oh, never head but a Samoan, bruv. This crowd is going crazy for Jacob, man. This is so dope for Jacob to be able to be overseas. I'm telling you, man, like that's one thing. That's the one thing about WWE that I'm happy for is that Jacob gets to go overseas. Hopefully, they'll be able to get if Zilla ever joins and been able to go around, he'll be able to go overseas too. Oh, woo, woo! All right, Braun Strowman is getting back in the ring. Oh, listen how on fire this Italian crowd is, man. Oh, hey, this is the first time we seen Fatu down on the ground like this, a little hurt, man. Except for that War Games match, especially in a one-on-one. Oh, Braun Strowman, the monster. Oh, I thought he was putting up the one for. I was gonna say, oh, oh. Fatu said, "Nah, man. What he finna do? He finna go to the top from there." The crowd is turning Jacob face. Oh, he is the true people's champion out of all of the Fatus, man. He is the people's champion, baby. Here's that article again, just in case y'all didn't see it right there. Y'all can follow and follow. That's where Megan writes her articles at. If you don't, her articles for If I May Speak Candidly. If you're not watching her show weekly, Riley said Ray Phoenix versus Dragon Lee would be good. Oh man, oh yeah. Pirate says Malachi Black is going to destroy some fools. Man, it's coming. Hey Ballet, how are you? They were just asking about you. Ballet says hello to the chat. Landy says I like Bianca. RB says what's poppin' Ballet. Fletcher says my GM main event is a fatal four-way extreme rules match for the vacant NXT World Championship. Had to fire Punk Sally. Oh, you didn't fire him. Ricochet versus Gabe Kidd versus Eddie Kingston versus Wesley. Oh, I gotta see if they added Eddie Kingston, a good version of Eddie Kingston. Give me beard, add the new bearded Eddie Kingston that's been cutting promos, and let's see what happens. And I'm sorry y'all have that old you know what I mean, PNG up. It wasn't supposed to be there for tonight, even though it says like the 7th. I didn't make one for tonight. Ballet says, "Please hit the like button." Or Mammoth will nip you at your ankles. He definitely will. He is, you know what I mean, on attack mode these days. He will attack. Fletcher says she doesn't acknowledge she doesn't acknowledge Babyface because she's simply human. Waving at Ballet Cena. So Ballet says, "Hello, what's cracking?" She said, "Mr. All Days Off." Mr. All Days Off said, "I've seen people play in third person. I thought you knew." Nah, man. You should have told me, like, hey, you should have said, "Hey, King Leo switched in the third person, bro." But now I'm playing in third person mode. I used to like, I used to play last year. I finally figured out how to get it to stay in whatever camera angle I want. That's what happened. And so I saw the third person. I'm like, all right, let's see what this third person does. And I tried to, and I played a match, and I was like, oh, this is what it does. I knew they had the third person camera, but I didn't know that it would let me play in 360 like that. So it's more like a RPG. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it's kind of that's how you play on the island too. So I've inverted my controls, so that'll help me while I'm playing on the island as well. Oh man, I can get in a lot of 2K gaming this weekend. Riley says hi to Ballet. She says, Mr. All Day is off. She says, hello, Fletcher. Hello, Riley. And she's laughing at Fletcher and Ballet. Ballet says, hello, Chicago, Landy. Ballet says, Roberto, yep. Landy says, hello to Ballet. Riley says, the crowd is great in Italy, but I can't understand what they're chanting. It's in Italian. I can't either. That's why luckily, hopefully, Roberto or Fletcher can translate just a bit of it. I did see, I know that it's kind of, a little bit of it. I know that they, I mean, don't, it's not exactly Spanish at all, but I did see Santos was able to communicate with the crowd unless he just knew a few things. Byron says, here are the matches left to be added to WrestleMania 41. Jade Cargill versus Naomi, Roxanne Perez versus Bailey, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul, and Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. I believe all of those. And those will cook. Jade versus Naomi is going to cook from what I saw earlier. Ballet said, I need Bronson Reed back. Let's see what he's up to. He always posting. Let's see what Bronson Reed is up to, Ballet. Let's see. His last post was March 12th. He says, I'm not going to delete my account, but I don't think you'll hear from me on this putrid platform for a long time. Fuck the world. Bronson Reed forever. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, so maybe let's go to Blue Sky and see what's happening over on Blue Sky. A lot of wrestlers are leaving for Blue Sky. Let's see what's going on over at Blue Sky. Maybe that may be the way to see Bronson Reed if he's over there, because Bronson said he is good on it. And Jack Dorsey came back to is it Jack Dorsey? Not Jack Dorsey. Who used to own Twitter? Was it Jack? Jack Dorsey fired up his Twitter account, and people are telling him. I saw hashtag buy it back, bruv. Oh, we got some good news over there. Abdullah the Butcher is now able to dress himself and get up from his wheelchair, all thanks to DDP. So hats off to to Diamond Dallas Page again for helping yet another wrestler get back on their feet. That is great news, man. Abdullah the Butcher is now in enough good of shape. Man, listen, Diamond Dallas Page is a godsend. Somebody, man, listen, WWE, please. I know y'all gave him a Legends contract. Get this man a trainer's contract. Uh, Byron says Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. We will see if that happens. I'm hearing that they may have other plans for Alexa Bliss. Riley said, who's best promo in WWE? Heyman, Miz, Cena. Ooh. It depends on the situation, but I don't think Paul Heyman can be outbeat. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, the bloodline is back. Uh-oh, Jacob said, "What the fuck?" Jacob ain't feeling that. So is it gonna be Jacob versus Solo? Tamatunga right with him. He like, yo, that's my MFT, bro. So is this how they turn Jacob face? Well, they still beating on he's still beating on Strowman, but he didn't like it though. Bro, if this turns into a tag match, oh, back elbow. Tamatunga going to choose up. And here comes LA Knight to save the day, sprinting to the ring. Oh, uh-oh. Oh. Oh, it look like they didn't clean the ring out. LA Knight is cleaning the ring out with his Tim's on. Look, them Tims ain't even tied. How is he fighting in the ring with the untied Tims like he from New York, bruh? He got the butters on. I said, I guess tonight's SmackDown is hosted by Minecraft. So it's Braun Strowman versus LA Knight for the title, huh? Looks like it's on SmackDown next week. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Let's see, man. Let's see if we can find Bronson Reed on Blue Sky. I do see that he's getting closer to making an in-ring return ballet, so there is that. We'll find his account. But I do want to see what GM was talking about with Hangman Adam Page. Let's see if we can find Adam Page's oh, maybe it's just Hangman Page. I found it. Yes, and he does talk about plants. That is a plant man. Riley says women, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, good at promos. Bailey does funny promos. Bailey does do funny promos. Davion says give Ray Phoenix Carmelo Hayes. Yes. Sandman is in the building. Say, hey, yo, B, what it do, though? What's up, Sandman? How are you tonight, brother? Roman Reigns is in the building tonight, y'all. The tribal chief is here. Seth Rollins is showing up tonight. Okay. Now, if y'all haven't seen it, that's the thing to watch. Fletcher says so. They're putting Malachi in the same brand as the Wyatt Six. Dangerous. I know, right? I want to see it. Ballet says piece of the Sandman. What if they have a battle for Alexa Bliss? Peace to the Sandman. And Riley says, I used to love Alistair Black Smoke and coming out of the coffin entrance last time he was in WWE. That was awesome. He should have Zelina as his manager. I believe, hopefully, that is happening, Riley. You know, and they still have his entrance, Riley. If you ever see me play hey, with Malachi, they still have his entrance from WWE when he used to come up out of the thing with the candles around. Ballet said, Davion. Riley says hello to the Sandman. Roberto says when Mania goes to London, that crowd gonna be crazy. Absolutely. Look, they're talking about this the roast of WWE. So they're gonna roast rest. Hey, y'all might want to watch it. They're doing a roast of WrestleMania. They're going to do a roast of WrestleMania. So if it's bad, he is going to cook WrestleMania. So I think that Riley and Fletcher, the heel business, y'all should be in the building for that. Hopefully it. I don't know if it's going to be live. Did they say it was going to be on Peacock at all, or is it just going to be private in a private event? Sandman said we definitely missed the dinosaur ballet. Bring back Reed. Yes, we need Bronson Reed back in the building, man. That is crazy. Roberto says, "Did y'all see Jacob Fatu give thanks to Homicide? Man, last night was emotional. I did not. I seen everybody has been giving their they have been giving their what's the names to Homicide. No Chill told me that he has a they found something in his brain, right? A tumor or something like that, and this is why he's retiring. Some kind of growth. Byron says, and Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Dirty Dom versus Louis Kaiser versus Finn Balor versus Pin Dunne Intercontinental Championship ladder match is still left to be added to WrestleMania 41. That would be fire. Miss Saudi's offset. That should be a Money in the Bank match and get rid of the PLE. It is time to get rid of Money in the Bank because there's only 2 of those matches. But there's 2 matches though. Unless you're gonna spread the women's Money in the Bank at a different time than the women's Money in the Bank. Miss Saudi's offset. Miss it being on WrestleMania. I absolutely do too. Or maybe they could just change up how the Money in the Bank works. You know what I mean? Well, you gotta use a ladder to get to it. I would say that maybe the winner of the match in like a tornado type of situation would be great. A tornado elimination match for it. Virus and says that WWE is testing out opening pyro for WrestleMania 41. Well, we already know they're gonna do that. Oh, they testing it. Oh yeah, Vegas got pyro rules, so they doing that. This won't be fire, and hopefully not the one that burns. Riley said, hopefully they come to UK for Mania. Crowd fans will be crazy. Loud, funny chants. Oh, Bailey. Oh, I want to see if no, you would be my girl. I'm pretty sure they coming. Roberto said those videos of Jacob acting like a big kid backstage is turning him face. That you know what? I agree. Him backstage helping Lex Luger getting in the car. You know, people are leaking all of these videos. He was helping Lex Luger get in his car and putting his wheelchair in the back. He's such a respectful beast of a person. You know what I'm saying? Fletcher said, what's the status? Made an amazing John Moxley CAW for 2K25 today, Leo. I did see it today, and I will be downloading it when I get to it. Fletcher, I did see it. I saw it. He looks great. I was just like, yo, did you add the I just wishing they add the back the way his back looked after he got stabbed in it with 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 Spike. That would have been great. Roddy said that match you did, Leo, on 2K was crazy. You had Brody King versus Jacob Fatu versus Bronson Reed and someone else. That match was fun to watch. Hey, man, listen, I love 2K. This is what I do every year. I already have 65, maybe 70 hours logged into 2K already at this point. So, yeah, I am, remember last year I had 800 hours. I'm already up to 65 hours. And this is just off of the night we played. And, I'm my faction. I'm playing it periodically. I'm playing it with you guys. With those streams are like 3 hours a piece, plus when I play when I'm offline a little bit. So absolutely. So I do this. I buy 2Ks to stream to you guys and to have matches for us to book. I'm going to make a new arena. I'm going to design it. I think I'm going to do something different than just a NDS thing because I might just make it make the Wrestleverse thing, so we can include some other people. We can include Sandman and you know what I mean, Tati's channels, because I want to promote everybody's channels on the advertisements. When they have the advertisements pop up, I would like to promote all of our channels that all do like stream. You know what I mean? Get the round table on there, get Uncle Todd's channel and No Chill's channel, and then everybody can see where everybody is at. He said, on this day, I see clarity to subway. You are wild. Raleigh said the Mania card looks good. I think it's stepping up. Fletcher said, I need Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sokoa at WrestleMania for the US Championship. That would be fire. But he got disqualified, so we'll see what happens. They gonna fight. LA Knight fighting in them butters though. LA Knight fighting in them butters. Miss Otis upset Bronson sounded like yeah. Riley said, wonder if they do a tag, Liv and Raquel versus someone at Mania. I highly doubt it. But you never know. We may get this one of the tag team championships got to be put on the line. But Ballet said, "What's happening with Blue Chew? Uh-oh. Blue Sky? I'd rather Sky Blue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jacob is hot. He tearing shit up backstage. Uh. Oh. It ain't no falling in line. Tama Tongue like to choose up. It look like he making them choose up. Uh-oh, we got Piper Niven in the ring. Alba Fire is on the sideline. Anna, Italian rapper. What the fuck? Has anybody heard of Anna, the Italian rapper? Ooh, who is this coming out? Oh, that's Zelina. She got a new theme. Okay. All right, Zelina. It's kind of slap a little bit. Hold on. All right, Zelina. She's officially out of the vortex with that new theme music. Zelina look fired up. All right, I like it. You stupid Fletcher for this comment. I'm just letting you know that. Riley said Blue Sky. I'm not on there. I am on Blue Sky. Y'all can find me at No Dirt Sheets on Blue Sky. I haven't been on there a lot lately. I'm going to get back on there. I need to start building the platform. Everybody is making their homes there. A lot of people are there. The usuals. I've been waiting for them to start going live on Blue Sky. Then that's when I'm going to join Blue Sky for sure and get away from the Twitters. It is oversaturated. Everybody has their fan bases there, so I should be building on Blue Sky. But I won't be off of the Twitters. I'll still definitely broadcast there. Riley said, "I see what you did there, Fletch Sky Blue." Omos beat Jacob Fatu and Gunther to win the North American title. Oh, Omos Sapien stand up. Roberto said, "The fuck is Blue Sky? Blue Sky is Twitter's replacement. Jack Dorsey that created Twitter went over after Twitter went haywire after Elon Musk bought it, and he kind of like made another one. So it's a kind of a they're kind of mixing everything that you usually do on Instagram and everything together to make one new social media kind of thing. So it's called Blue Sky. Definitely, if you want to download that, like I mean, as far as to find I would say a more right now, it's a pretty good, social media platform to be on that's kinda positive, you know what I'm saying? It's not as negative as a lot of these other ones have become. They just said, "Bodies for Omos." Jay Millie said, "That's good news. DDP is the man." Yes, he is. Roddy said, "DDP is amazing. He helps so many wrestlers, Mick Foley, Lex Luger, Abdullah the Butcher, Jake the Snake. Such a nice guy helping people." Man, listen, I love it. He even helped, Scotty Riggs get his teeth, get back in shape. You know what I mean? He helped Buff Bagwell with them knees. Like says, King Leo, please check the DM I sent you. Check what rivalry I'm starting on my GM. Mommy Taker would love this one. Okay, I am looking right now. Man, you talking about she fought Soul Ruka. There we go. You are wild for this. Hey, she saw them fight in that last match. Remember, Undertaker versus Beast Mortos? Remember, she was like, what did she say? Bob Beast the last time she when they fought, it came down to them two. Ballet is throwing tomatoes at that last match. Jay Millie says hello to Ballet. She said, "I don't want to see a tag match. Oh, no tag matches for WrestleMania, Ballet." Jay Millie said, "Where's Teddy Long when you need him, player?" Ballet said, "I sent you a hug earlier. What's cracking?" Riley says, Tim's is that trainer. Sorry, English. Oh, Tim's are the shoes, not the those are like boots. They are and they're definitely a East Coast, New York, New Jersey staple. You know what I'm saying? Those are boots. They're called Timberlands. They are you know what I mean? The color LA Knight had on, they call them butters because they're yellow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Timberland. So when you hear me on Tuesday and we call those Tyreek and Tyson, the Timbros, who have moved over themselves, they are getting some TV time themselves over on they are getting some TV time over on what is that, Evolve now. They showed up on Evolve, got and picked up a win on Evolve, and they are on TNA, so they're getting used. They are a double book. They are fighting with Wesley over. They are fighting Wesley's old team. I forget their name right now. It slips my mind over in TNA, but they are like going back and forth between TNA, NXT, and now Evolve. Ballet said Braun Strowman. Oh, she's not trying to see a what's the name, a tag team match with them. Fletcher said Ricochet versus Gabe Kidd versus Eddie Kingston versus Wesley. Who takes the W? My money is on Gabe Kidd. Sandman says we used to fight in United, untied Tims all the time in the Bronx. LOL. Hey man. Riley said Braun versus LA Knight is in the UK next week. Don't forget, y'all, tonight the round table will be on. Sandman, y'all live for the round table tonight, right? I don't want to make sure I speak out of pocket. I'm pretty sure y'all are. Miss Audie's said New York Knight. That's how that how is that not an indie wrestler dead ass? Oh shit, you stupid. Ballet says good. Ed Bronson coming back. Miss Audie's said New York Knight. Jay Millie said it's a female HBK and the female Big Mommy Cool. Yes, it is. Fletcher says Braun Strowman. Oh man, he was moving around that ring all right. Riley says, have you seen Eddie Kingston with the gray beard? Did an interview this week. Looks weird, different. Yeah, man, he is. That man like he done aged about a good 10 years since he been gone for this past year. But that's why he's always pretty much you know what I mean, keeps the hair low. But he kind of looked like Vince Russo, who I you know what I mean. I don't know if y'all saw me fry Russo up and then he erased the video today. He was talking about WWE not having their matches booked for WrestleMania. I fried his ass up, and I took his own title and flipped it. I loved it. It was great. Fletcher says Eddie Kingston looked finished. Yeah, Riley. Holy shit. Jay Millie says, Sandman, what up? He like, peace, peace. Much love, everybody. Oh, Fletcher says, peace to the Sandman. Robert Brown says, what's popping, Sandman? Roberto said, they are not roasting nada. LOL. Ain't no way a guy gonna sit on all this trash Trips puts out. Hey, man, I promise you, they are going to roast it. He said, yeah, Homicide has a cyst in his brain. Sandman said, a cyst. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Fletcher said, that's how far back I am in the comments. Fletcher said, roast of WrestleMania, I couldn't. King Leo, I love WWE and Levesque product. I could never. Stop it. Stop it. You will be front row with popcorn and whatever else they serving that night. He said, I got 2 words for you. Change Booker. Holy shit, you are funny. You are wild for that. RB said, should JBL have a new cabinet in 2K25? If so, who should be a part of? Oh, a new stable. That's a good question. I don't know. Brooks Jensen in the gang, I guess. I don't know, man. That's a good question. Roberto says, when Manny Fernandez showed and gave Homicide his plaque, I just started balling. Another Rican hero down. Santana picks up the flag and walks forward now, thanks to him. Let's hope so, man. We definitely got to show LAX some love, man. Fletcher said JBL should be Hangman manager. Ooh, I like that. Social media is literally the downfall of pro wrestling. LOL. Jacob can't be mean now. He can't, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. That is literally an episode that I'm doing. I got an episode title. You guys will see it pop up for the King's Court. That's what I've been working on. Like I said, I didn't record the King's Court 2 times over, and I just keep what I haven't said what I really want to say, and I'm going to go there in this next episode. That's why I say I'm gonna crash out. I've been looking for that. It's the every time I record it, something else happens, and the IWC is making me go there. So it's about to happen. I just said JBL shows up, attacks Jeff Jarrett while Hangman stands there looking. The week goes by, and the next show, Hangman declares that JBL is his new mentor. Prince Nana and Swerve come out. Oh. Sandman says Spike should be the first inductee into the AEW Hall of Fame. LOL. Holy shit. He says Edge is the Rat King, right? Yes, he. Oh, Eddie Kingston has to be the Eddie. Where Eddie from? It. Eddie has to be the second one. He has to be the underboss. Sandman. Davion says Alina's new theme sounds similar to the official SmackDown theme. It does. Ballet said the Rat King. Oh, Ballet said no. Jamie said, Leo, imagine Ricochet adding Sweetie to his promos like Loose Cannon. Oh my God. Oh my God. If he does that, Loose Cannon, he been calling people Sweetie. He ain't calling nobody Sweetie right now. I'll tell you that, Jay Millie, inside of that cell. Roberto said, just like I never heard of Sexy Red. No, I haven't. Sexy Red is a that's my birthday twin. Y'all gonna go easy on Sexy Red, all right? I understand her. I understand her madness. Roddy said, lots of women to return to WWE. Asuka, Valhalla, Becky Lynch. I can't wait to see Becky. She was trending earlier. Fans saying they miss her. Gotta leave for a long time for people to miss you. I heard there's a new titles here in WWE. She's gonna go for one of them. RB said, haven't heard of no Anna. Byron says she's the most streamed artist on Spotify. Really? Okay. Roddy said Jacob Fatu turning babyface. We might be hearing I hate you Solo. Yeah, he got to go. He has to stay heel though. But it looks like Solo is the one that they're going to side with to be heel. Ballet said the Oma Sapiens. Yes. Riley says, I like this faction myself. Piper, Chelsea, Alba. I'm a big Chelsea fan. And you know what? It's funny that they were a stable before WWE over in Noah. Or Star. I think it was Noah. Let's see. And Piper. Let's see. If I'm correct, they had a stable in Noah. I'm looking for it. I'm going to follow it. I had the picture. I don't know what happened. Yeah, they were a stable before WWE in Noah. I'm trying to find the picture. I'll find it again. I have it saved somewhere. I usually save stuff like this, but I believe they were in Noah or another promotion overseas. It could have been Stardom. But all three of them were together. So this it makes sense why they put Alba Fire with them. So I kind of like it. You know what I mean? They got this little Secret Service thing going on. Oh, oh, Zelina is up. The push Zelina movement is still going on. Jay Miller says Zelina is wearing her Mercedes Monet out mini outfits. You are wildin'. Byron says Michael Cole now already has his opening speech prepared for WrestleMania. Byron is getting the inside information. He is the WWE insider. Oh, oh, oh my God. Now her running crossbody is nasty. That's foul. Hopefully you are okay, Zelina, after that running crossbody. Damn, that was crucial. I'm watching the replay. Oh, that camera angle was cold blooded. He says Vega's gear is always great. That Rumble gear she wore for a tribute to the Divas title with wing she has had was a design like Divas title. Sad fact for you. Hey man, Zelina's dope, bro. Listen, I be I need to hook up my PlayStation and play Street Fighter. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things I need to do. I got Street Fighter 6 on there and I haven't played. I'm probably gonna get washed up in Street Fighter for like at least a month before I win my first match, as long as it's been out. Cause I am a Street Fighter player on you know what I mean, when I play on Xbox though, because I have my arcade stick over there. And I was playing when it came out, but you know, WWE 2K took over, and then that ever since WWE 2K24 came out, I've been off of Street Fighter, unfortunately. But I'm pretty good at Street Fighter. A lifelong Street Fighter player, but Zelina Vega does commentary over there on Street Fighter, and I wish I could play so you guys can hear Zelina Vega on there. I might just have to buy it for the PlayStation and get a fight stick for PlayStation. RB says we need Jacob versus Solo. Oh, I'm sorry, Riley. You said does everyone like Chelsea faction or no, Leo? At least I will fire back on TV after going solo instead of Isla Dawn release. Yes, I do like her faction. Like I said, their faction is it come they've had a faction before overseas before they got to WWE, so this makes sense. Jay Millie said, I've always liked Zelina ever since I seen her in TNA years ago. Fletcher says Gabe Kidd is the new NXT champion in my GM. Okay, I told you I have my money on Gabe Kidd. RB said, "Is they schedule? Is they if they disclude Solo and Jacob at WrestleMania, Triple H is a damn fool. I promise y'all, they will not do it." Ballet said the Tim Bros. Byron says, "And Italy loves Liv Morgan. They absolutely do." He says, "Okay, thanks for explaining Tim's Leo. Absolutely." RB said, "A triple threat match only works if it's for a title, leading to a title match, but a three-way between Roman, Punk, and Rollins for no title is absolutely ridiculous. Triple H needs to remove Rollins from this feud seriously." It kind of works. You can't have all of them. You know what I'm saying? That's a blockbuster match. It doesn't have to be for a title. None of those guys need a title except for CM Punk. CM Punk needs to win a title to put a cap on his career. I think. Maybe him beating John Cena would be dope if John Cena did win a championship. I can wait for Phil to win one then. You know what I mean? Maybe at the end of the year, if they do what is it? What did they say that last pay-per-view was gonna be for the year? It was gonna be Ruthless Aggression. Byron says, I seen a dumb Dave Meltzer tweet today saying Seth Punk Roman don't have history. I saw that shit. I saw it earlier this week and was like, bro, what are you talking about? First of all, CM Punk created the Shield. Number two, Roman and Seth have history. CM Punk and Roman have history. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, CM Punk was the first to punch. Who punched? Oh no, that was somebody else. But you know, they got history. They got plenty of history. That's how much you know that he doesn't really watch these shows and he's just writing down wins and losses and got people reporting to him. RB say, "Yo, Leo, you should check some pro wrestling. What ifs?" I'm going to do some. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's so much to do. RB. Jay Millie said, "Are we going to get Mammoth Court someday? Get a Mammoth Court someday." You know what? I should have him in there. You know what I'm saying, with the gavel. As you can see, I had him. We got Mammoth Night this week. You know what I'm saying? With everybody saying, let me bark to you. You know what I'm saying? Ballet, thank you for that super chat as well for Mammoth. He appreciates it. Get him some treats with that. You know what I mean? Ballet said the real heel, no chill. He will be there. And Uncle Todd does have his first article coming up on the website. It will be this. It should pop up sometime this weekend. He did a review on 2K. Byron says Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Ballet says she is still here. Okay, that means that the round table has started. Jay Mitty said, Leo, you right. He ain't saying that I'm there, saying that in there. LOL. Absolutely not. Jay Millie says, Ballet, that should never happen again. They giving Zelina and Piper time. I like it. I liked it. Man, listen. I know we want to see our old classics, but you got to get these new people. You got to get these young up and comers. People may be bored with these young up and comers right now, but we're getting to the point to where we're finding that next generation of stars that will be here for a while. I like the mix right now. We know NXT and listen, it's WWE, it's Raw and SmackDown, and then it's NXT and Evolve. NXT versus Evolve is gonna cook when they finish getting their rosters right. Listen, what's that girl's name? What's her name over there? I got it on the website, man. Let me check. I gotta figure out her name. It's crazy. I don't know her name from it because I do have I am supporting Evolve. I do have them up on there. Let's see. Women's match. Oh, Chantel Monroe. If you guys haven't seen Chantel Monroe, I showed her picture here before too. But Chantel Monroe is a heel. She is great as a heel. She is fantastic. Ballet said, what's cracking? Landy said, I know I'm late, but I figured it out. Kara Noir, not Kiera. Kiera, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, you was thinking that, Kiera. Oh, I like that Kiera Noir, though. I like that one, too. I ain't gonna front. Any guys in here, I'm pretty sure y'all know who that is, or if you don't. And you are nasty for that one, Landy. Riley says probably Byron, Becky, Lyra, Becky, new champ, I Intercontinental, and then put someone over. Let someone beat her. My prediction. Byron said I just need to debunk Dave Meltzer, Seth Rollins, and Reigns, and CM Punk do have history. Remember this Shield? CM Punk came up with the idea. That's what I'm saying. He created this whole thing, so it's his fault that this is happening. So he said, it's coming up soon. We'll see it in a while. We are in the first and a half hour of the show. They are showing Cena right now. Riley says Zelina is 5'1", Piper 5'8". At least Piper won for a change. Absolutely. Robert said, which Super Saiyan form Jacob Fatu on now? Shit, what is it though? Zaru? He never leaves it. Somebody threw the moon up, and Jacob Fatu has never came down from that form. He's in the Super Saiyan Great 8 state. Is that the Oh, they showing Cody Rhodes coming out. All right, we can keep going with the comments. Riley says 17th of January, last match. Piper Niven won. She's had 10 matches since January. Wow. Miss All Days Off says Zelina is mid. Oh, why you gonna do Zelina like that? When her husband come back, maybe they train. But Zelina do be going live for streaming. Riley says, hey Byron, you seen dumb Meltzer tweet today? Try every day. Wrong news. Doesn't apologize ever about wrong news stories. He's not having a good year. He is getting pushed out of the space, and we are here to do it. We are finishing the career for him, bro. By us cutting into it, the new streamers are coming. We are here. You know what I'm saying? We are taking over as you know what I mean? As a what's his name? Akon as was singing before. We taking over, and we are running him out of town. Your boy only had what's his name? Only had was it Russo? Only had 200 people watching today. He used to have like 2,000. Don't nobody want to hear from him no more, bro. It's over, bro. Fletcher said last night Severance season finale got me out as fuck. Oh, you gone? It was bad. I'm just getting into the show. He said I'm out. RB said they should have put Rollins against Sami Zayn, and they said that it got renewed. Fletcher, I heard that they renewed it for season 3. So you out? You not coming back for season 3, huh? They still haven't given Cena a new PNG yet. All right, Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania is happening. Let me see. Do they have cards though, or do the cards look normal? I want to see because usually only the champions have the gold on the cards. That's gonna be a good match. Oh, they go Jade. They said Jade had the mullet on, bro. I was hot. They with her wig. She looks great. Oh, it look like we got it. Where what is Jade a heel or a face? I'm still trying to figure this out. Jade acting kind of heelish too. You know what I'm saying? RB says, I like I like I said before, they should have waited till WrestleMania 41 to bring Roman Reigns back. Hell no. Oh, you said until now? Nah, that'd have been too late. He said they should have saved Punk and Rollins for WrestleMania, not waste Punk and Rollins on Raw. Well, tonight they kind of explained it. RB, did you see it today already? You got to watch it. It's must see like tonight. So just stick around for the ending of the show, and then they kind of like it's unraveling what's going to happen under unraveling. David Bond said Jade is sexy. Yes, she is. Landy says Fletcher, I'm only on season 1, episode 6 of Severance. Should I stop now? Fletcher says my GM SummerSlam opening match to finish their rivalry: Undertaker versus Beast Mortos in a casket match. Loser leaves. Holy shit! They up there talking about the detergent. Oh my god, this picture is foul. I'm about to show y'all this picture. Who made this? At this is when I started watching right now. Oh, okay. Somebody is saying Uncle Don over Paul Heyman. How do y'all feel about that? They are cooking Jade's hair for the night on Twitter. Y'all got to they got to stop. Jade look good. Don't do Jade. Trinity said, proceed with caution. She got that caution tape back. Didn't she used to wear the caution tape in TNA? Rhea Ripley what she tweeted, I won't be silenced. Bianca Belair said you literally never shut the fuck up. Holy shit. Danhausen is wilding in the Bret Hart glasses. That's the one person I do want to see at WrestleCon is Danhausen. Riley said, question for you. Who do you find annoying in wrestling? Me, Meltzer, Vince Russo, Max Caster, Ryback. There you go. All that whole list. That list right there, Riley. That is the list. Max Caster, wait a minute. Okay, they counting down. Is it the weeks of how long soon somebody's coming? Was that a 4 for he's coming in 4 weeks? All right, Liv Morgan is on the way out to have her match with Jade Cargill. The show picks up speed from here. We get a great show. I think we still got maybe like 3 to 4 matches left. I think it's about 3 matches left. Or no, 2 matches. We got this. We got the Street Profits. And then we have the final match of the then we have the final segment with Roman and Seth. Ballet said DB is sending love right back to Ballet. Fletcher said Chicago, don't stop. The show is worth it. I just hated the season. I just hated the season finale, but the show is good. So he's telling Landy, he is telling you to keep watching. Byron says, I don't know if they are mentioned this Dirty Dom is 0-3 at WrestleMania 41. Yeah. Well, I think he'll win one this year. He'll finally get his win. He fought with his daddy the first year. He fought his daddy the last year and the year before. He fought his daddy solo last year. Then they put him in a tag match. He was supposed to be at Bloodsport last year. I don't understand why they took him out of Bloodsport. Like they should have let him go to Bloodsport last year instead of fighting at WrestleMania. They needed a filler match, I guess. David Bond says someone did a portrait of Liv. Byron says Italy goes ballistic for Liv Morgan. Ballet says let's go Jade. Jade looks absolutely fantastic. Look what they did here. They are wilding. Oh, this is Naomi's look for tonight when you guys do see her. This is Naomi for the night. This wasn't the picture I was trying to pull up. This is for the PNG later, but this is Naomi tonight. This is the time she's on No More Glow, but it is the caution tape, ladies and gentlemen. I know Jimmy is back there doing his dance for his wife. Here goes the picture. Roddy says, what's better promo than Don Callis or Heyman? Heyman just. Byron said, I think Dirty Dom wins at 41. David Bond said, Jade is coming. My God, she's so sexy, red and black. She looks great. She is on the way out by herself. Jade looks a little more determined than she was before. This was her entrance in what's her name, right? In over in AEW, she used to push the camera out the way. Whoever the light man was that didn't catch her entrance right there and turn the lights on when they were supposed to. That crowd is feeling Jade overseas though. Look at Liv booing her. Raquel. Jade looks absolutely amazing tonight. Liv think this shit funny. She kicked her in the chest off the rip. Raquel pulling her out already. She like, nah, nah. She said, if I touch you, it's over. Oh, she is beating on Liv Morgan. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not mad at it. Let's go, Jade. You by yourself now. Nah, nah. No oblivion. Ooh, she's moving pretty good. Woo. Kip up. There you go, Jade. I just need her not to wear the Eddie Guerrero no more. I just don't wear the. I understand that it's a look. She came back different, but just don't wear the Eddie Guerrero. Riley said Don Callis is a very good heel promos. He does. David Bond said outside on her IG page, Naomi is sexy. RB says hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Thanks. Thanks to Jesus. Go ahead, Naomi. Yes, Lord, my Lord. Yes, Naomi is sexy as hell. David Bond said, yep. Riley says, who do you think Braun Breaker facing at Mania for the IC title? Penta, Dom, Finn, lots of choices, or do you think he's not having a match at all? Oh, Braun Breaker's having a match for that. Trust me, that Intercontinental title is going to be on the line. Hopefully, they do a ladder match. It's been a while since we had a ladder. When was the last time they had an Intercontinental ladder match at WrestleMania? Did they have one last year? No, he fought for the Intercontinental title last year. Give me a Intercontinental like ladder match this year. Ballet said, "Who did this?" I don't know, Ballet. It's just hilarious. They are wilding. RB said, "How much y'all want to bet?" TD Jakes, a pro wrestling fan. Oh my god, RB. Holy shit, RB, you are crazy. Why y'all be doing this to me, man? Why y'all be doing this? Cause you know where I'm gonna go. Ballet said the face on the piece of wood. Riley said, "Who's better at promos? Eddie Kingston, Cody Rhodes, MJF, Kevin Owens." I go Eddie Kingston, Kevin Owens, MJF, and then Cody. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Um, Cody. I don't even know if I put Cody on the list for promos. Only when Cody gets really upset does his promos cook like that. And I will put him. And I know I'm keeping Jacob Fatu over Cody Rhodes over Kevin Owens cuts great ones. But you got to put Jacob Fatu on his list. MJ, that's a tough choice. Eddie Kingston does cut good promos, but I need Eddie Kingston to cut a promo with. Has him and Jacob Fatu had a match? Oh, they had an I Quit match at PCW's Ultra 6-year anniversary. Mutiny number 22 on January 28th of 2022. Fatu using the tools of the trade. Oh, holy shit. Jacob was choking Eddie out with a chair. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go watch this match. Like a good 17-minute match. Oh man, all right. And Riley, see now you that list got me going to go watch matches. Jay Millie said that Spike in Mox's back was sick. Yo, that was crazy. RB said TBTJs be like, oh yes, Lord, Naomi, yes, Lord, you are wilding. He said, Leo, download TD Jakes for WWE 2K25. They gotta make them first. Last year I found Diddy, but you know what I'm saying? That was a crazy Diddy too. With the towel, that was he was wilding. And I had a three. It was a who was it? We had Lil Uzi Vert as the referee. Riley said it made me sick. What's cracking? I had Stevie Richards. I heard Stevie Richards say it was the dumbest thing he's ever seen. Why hurt yourself like that? Can't wait for Cornette to moan. He can't stand Mox always taking shots at him for no reason. Listen, man, I'm waiting to hear it just to hear it. Jay Millie says Wheeler Yuta new entrance theme. Don't make me over. Oh my god. Riley says, Raquel reminds me of a female Diesel. Yes, her and Liv Morgan are the new, you know what I mean? See, they were two dudes with attitudes. I've been trying to find a way to, what would be the thing for two women as opposed to two dudes with attitudes? What would we call the two ladies? Because we can't call them two chicks. That's just, you know, unsavory. So we have to call them something. We need something. Somebody got to come up with it. We got two dudes with attitudes, two ladies with what? Maybe one of the ladies in the chat can help. And I have a cover with the two dudes with attitudes too. I'll be having all of these covers of articles that I be wanting to write that I never drop. I got one with Sean and Diesel. They were my guys when, you know what I mean, as a kid growing up. So this is a good match so far. Liv has finally got some control in this match. Uh-oh, Jade is getting up. Jade gets to swim by herself now. See, that's the thing, man. People hate on Jade. They don't want her to succeed at all. I want this woman to succeed in WWE, to have as much success as she can. Woo! Oh, she doing the Three Amigos on Jade? Wow. All right, Liv. Oh, what an insecurity to follow. All right, Liv. Then she laughing at her. I'm not mad at Liv Morgan tonight. Oh, look, that's the second time she went for Oblivion. Ooh, big suplex. Yes. These ladies is cooking right now, man. Oh, our favorite Ref Daft. I love Ref Daft, man. Ref Bay. Y'all know we love us some Ref Bay. Miss LaShawn. She said live. Oh, she's a gamer as well. What she be playing? Oh, she doesn't play anything. She just watches little funny videos and just be in there. I got you, DB. Hold on. She be over there getting her what's the name on, man? Here we go right here. If y'all want to follow Ref Def's Twitch. Uh-oh. Let's go. Oh, Naomi out there. Look. Oh, Naomi just hit her with the title. Naomi looks great. Byron says Liv Morgan, a fan favorite here. RB said, imagine Lex Luger managing Jacob Fatu. Oh, that'll be great. Ballet said Jade is in 86. She said Naomi. And Jade comes back to an L on her first match back. But caused by Naomi. No more glow. She is beating that ass. Ooh, look how Naomi is beating on her. Look. Damn. Naomi is going. Yeah, this the Naomi we need. We've been looking for right here. This is Trinity Fatu. This is Trinity Star right here. This ain't Naomi. This Trinity Star right here. That the one that was in TNA. Yeah. This the one we need. Yes. Woo! Heat Seeker. Jay tried to make sure her mullet didn't. Oh, then she did her pose. Oh. Somebody called the ambulance. Somebody called the ambulance. She said, what you say, Jade? Oh. She said, I can't hear you, Jade. She said, who the best now? Oh, then she did her pose. Naomi. Why do they always see? That's our problem. We like them bad like this, and then we be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? DB said, y'all follow her on IG. This her Twitch, though. The Twitch, you get to see her live and some, she do her little live streams. RB said, Lex Luger negative influence over Jacob Fatu would be crazy. Who is it? Who wore silver? Oh, I think Lex Luger should manage what's her name? Chantel Monet over in Evolve. She has she be wearing silver and coming out. She's like the narcissist of Evolve. Oh, here go Drew. Look at Drew. He called him an emu vulture, bro. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Drew is talking trash. I'll be in the land of the only British world champion. Uh-oh, it goes Seth. Why Drew looking at him like that? Like, what's going on with them two? We still ain't got an explanation. Here they come. Under one roof. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. But we still got the tag match coming first, baby. We still got we still got the Street Profits, baby, coming up. David Bond said, "Look at my sexy Naomi as a heel." Byron said the crowd loved this. Crowd loved that. They did. He said post beatdown, we needed it. RB said Lex Luger returned and say, "Jacob, remember what we talked about in the car?" Jacob screamed, "I don't love you solo," and Samoan Spike solo. Holy shit. RB said Naomi is a Super Saiyan. Yes, she is. Bruv. David Bond said, "Ooh, Heat Seeker." Ballet has she said, "Shameful." RB said she'd be a great addition to Lex Luger new group. Ballet said Seth Rollins is out here looking like Papa Smurf. He do got the blue. He got the Pepsi blue on Ballet. Jay Millie says Seth looking like an astronaut. Oh my god. This is another show I got to catch up on too. I got hours. I was supposed to give y'all what's the names on LFG. I'm gonna get it together one of these days. The review thing is just I be trying it and then I have it. I have the episodes done. I got a fly background. I'm still gonna release it. I got the best background ever for the what's the name, but you know what I mean. I think the King's Court is gonna be it, and then 2K and whatever else. I'm gonna find it, and of course visiting these promotions. But I do these reviews, and then I swear I got reviews done. And every time I try to get into the review mode to like edit the reviews down and do the review for you guys, listen, that's a special skill that Tati has. That is her superpower, baby. Okay. RB said, "What's the name of the girl you refer to as the narcissist that and evolve?" Oh, her name is Chantel Monroe. I will bring up her picture right now. She comes out with a mirror and everything. And somebody's added her to 2K already. Let's see if I can find. I got it right here for you, RB. This is Miss Chantel Monroe right here. I believe she's a gymnast, if I'm not mistaken. See, she wears silver like the narcissist used to. Oh, this is at a live show. Oh, we can use this. She's like that, bro. Very pretty young lady. And she is a WW. She's in Evolve right now. She's on the Evolve roster. There she goes on her entrance. She holds her mirror when she comes out. There she go right there with her mirror. So she kind of remind me of the narcissist, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like she's a narcissist type of character when she comes out. Ballet says our tribal chief, Seth and Phil under one roof. Let's get it. Ballet said it's a lot of work, Leo. It is. It is a lot of work because I'm one of these people that has a million and one ideas a lot of the time. So like I'm an Aries, so it's like we always think of these like very creative things to do. And I'm always thinking creatively, trying to see what I can do to take whatever I'm doing to the next level. And then I get like kind of in I get stuck like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do I work on first? What do I work on first? And then, like I said, I got episodes of stuff inside of the camera. I got King's Court. I got a Jay Uso episode that's sitting in there for King's Court. Then I was going to do it again, but I might just go back to the original edit that. But I do have a couple of episodes that are written out. I got like 3 or 4 episodes written out for King's Court that I haven't done. So the first 6 episodes, I think I might just cap that at season 1 and then come back and we just gonna do, and I'm just gonna keep going with season 2 of King's Court and just keep doing it that way. We might have, I'll probably choose some new music, but I like it. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. I like the work though. It's fun. It's just that I like to play 2K as well for you guys. That's one of my things. And you know what I mean? Fitting that in between the editing in the morning. The first thing I do is get up. Now a lot more promotions are sending me they're sending me their info. So I'm trying to figure out a good way to add that stuff to the website. And then I have No Chill writing, Uncle Todd is writing, they're doing articles. So maintaining the website is becoming a thing. So I'm trying to find somebody that definitely is able to you know what I mean, do some posting on social media. So I'm looking for some help on in a certain few ways. RB said new group Lex Luger, Jacob Fatu, and Chantel Monroe. Yes. Get Miss Chantel out there. All right, we got the Street Profits on the way out. They are showing them the tag team champions. 4 years and 2 months since they've been tag team champions. A new reign starts in Spain, and we are not talking about the tribal chief or the tribal teeth. And they got new music. Alicia is on double duty doing Raw and SmackDown until they bring somebody up. Since Lillian. I like the beginning of that. Montez looked like he was finna put up. He's like, "Nah, I'm not taking off my coat, bro." Yeah, Def Rebel gotta go, man. That song sound like solo song, don't it? What is Def Rebel doing? Jay Millie said they got new music. Hell yeah. Ballet said the Street Profits. My thing is they songs, they songs is like Zelina's song sounds similar to Meg the Stallions, and now this one sounds similar to these dudes can't produce. I like the song, but it's just like, remember when No Limit music start bleeding together? Or Cash Money, they songs start sounding similar. And he was like, all right, Manny, come on, you gotta switch it up, baby. Oh, Dawkins look like he got a Cena spot. No cups. No cups this week. The Hood Profits. Montez can't stop dancing, bro. He just gonna dance. What would you call this with Lex in front? I don't know. That's a good one. Lex Luger, if he was still around and like and if he was still in good health, he would be a good manager for somebody. He was mad he was left off the list of WCW stars that was you know what I mean, that won all of the titles over there. So they supposed to be heels, and the overseas crowd is chanting. Look at Dawkins. This is it. This is it. I think this is their last run as tag partners. I'm letting y'all know right now before anybody else does. This is the last Street Profits run as tag partners. He giving the LeBron speech. It's about damn time. All right, come on. All right, come on. I need Dawkins to give me that Dawkins that was cutting them promos that Montez was fired up with from. You know what I'm saying? That was like, woo! They got to make them feel good though that this crowd is loving them right now. Why that dude like look like old boy from Wrestle Talk? This look like they breaking up. Why are they talking like this? Santos Escobar is on his way out. Ballet said they're showing the Street Profits respect. They deserve it. They definitely deserve it. Here comes Santos Escobar. Hey, Santos is a dope ass like manager though. He be coming out in the suits. He don't need nobody, man. Get rid of it. Listen. Send these dudes to evolve. All right. I'm sorry. I know they working hard. The one on the left may be able to become a solo star. They need personality, man. They just like they just be coming out like henchmen, and they don't. And look, he don't even the other one on the one on the left don't even want to wear the matching henna tattoo no more. Look, it come pretty deadly. Look, yes, look, the crowd love pretty deadly, man. They about to have everybody saying yes, boy. They just got to get rid of the crop top, the crop chest. It's not even a crop. It's not even. It's not even showing bare midriff. It's showing bare. I can't even say it. Oh, oh. Montez is stupid. Look, they look like they finna loop, bro. They don't look like they. I don't fear they did. He said, "Listen here, mi amor." He wilding. All right, this is a filler match for the night. She probably said basically they ain't turning down no fades. They not turning down no fades. Okay. Ref is on the way out. Pretty Deadly is on their way to the back. Pause. Oh, they are showing a commercial for Monster Hunter. I am ready to play again. I love this game. If you guys are seeing the same commercial that I'm seeing for Monster Hunter, I do play that as well. That's one of the games that I do play. I love playing that, fighting giant monsters. I'll probably stream that maybe the night for a little. I don't know. Usually I stream what's the name for you guys. But I might play one night just so y'all can see it. It's like you fight these giant monsters and is you gotta they are very large monsters that you fight. And what I'm saying, you got to figure out what how to beat them, and what I mean, what their weaknesses are and such and so forth. I don't know if I've ever played that for you guys. I don't think I have. But I play everything. Y'all see that. I played horror games before. Jay Millie says Street Pipers versus the Hurt Syndicate in a MVP on a pole match for the WWE. Nah, hell no. Nah, they can keep keep them keep the cooler away from. Let him stay over there with the Hurt Syndicate. You know what I'm saying? He's good over there, man. I don't want to do it. I don't want to ruin it. Let's not ruin it. Let's keep him over there with the Hurt Syndicate. He's better off with it with MVP helping him instead of him being the mouthpiece for uh the Street Profits because it didn't work. Once he started dressing like Mr. Furley, that's when I started getting mad. Y'all already know. What the hell is this? Epic Universe at okay, Universal Studios Orlando. All right. All right, we are 20 minutes in to the second hour. The next segment after this match will be Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and uh Seth Rollins coming up, which is what we are waiting on. But we do want to see the Street Profits get theirs off right now. Milo, what did with these commercials that they showing some wild commercials. Jay Millie said he is rolling. He said George Foreman passed. What? Wow. Ballet says, I remember Leo. Man, Ballet coming in with the news. That's sad. Not George. At 76. Wow, that's crazy, man. George Foreman, man. George Foreman was great. I remember growing up, George Foreman was an older boxer. He used to beat on people, okay? Before the grill and after. And after the grill. I'm glad he had the grill instead of Hulk Hogan getting that grill. Hulk Hogan gladly he said he was supposed to have the grill. Happily, we don't have to have the Hulk Hogan grill because half of us will be throwing it away. Well, I just stole a poster so we can post it and say give our wishes to George Foreman. Absolutely, Jay Millie, R.I.P. to George Foreman, man. This is the George Foreman I grew up with, knocking people out. You feel me? Always smiling at the boxing matches whenever he would do commentary, and would still knock you out. Still have matches. George Foreman was great. I'm surprised that it must have happened. Well, it happened after SmackDown probably, because WWE would have definitely acknowledged for George Foreman. I'm sure his family were left with a lot. George Foreman was a great athlete. Man, he was absolutely fantastic in the ring. He was a beast. Remember the game on Super Nintendo? Wasn't it on Super Nintendo, George Foreman boxing? It was after he won the title. Who did he fight for the title? Was that I remember when he beat Michael Moore. What's the dude from Rocky 5? Was it Tommy Morrison? Did he fight Tommy Morrison? He did fight Tommy Morrison. Oh, Tommy Morrison won. He beat George Foreman in a unanimous decision in that match, but it went 12 rounds. He was 4-4 when they fought that man in June of 1993. I remember that fight. See, I told you, I remember them fights. That was a good ass fight. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Jay Millie said, world champ after 40. Ballet said, yes, he was 76. She said, I still have my grill. Listen, them grills still work, okay? They still sell them too. His family will be paid forever. Them grills is finna go up in price. They will go up in sale. I promise you that. This was a good ass fight. Look, he might have got smacked right there, but that uppercut to Tommy Morrison's face, he lit it. They was lighting each other up this whole fight. Oh yeah, Tommy was the truth. I did like Tommy Morrison, man. I hated him in Rocky 5, but hey, yo, Tommy, I ain't hear no bell. That was my favorite part, Rocky Balboa. Hey, yo, Tommy, I ain't hear no bell. What's the name? It was like, touch me and I'll sue. People hate Rocky 5. I love it, man. I like Rocky 6 and 7 too. So don't kill me over on from watching all of the Rocky movies like that. Has Dark Side of the Ring start? It hasn't started yet, right? When does Dark Side of the Ring come back? Let's see. Release date. Oh, March 25th. Oh, wait. That's in a couple of days. All right. I guess I better get my covers together for Dark Side of the Ring. Tati will be doing I know she's doing her reviews on it. I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing write-ups on it for the website to cover Dark Side of the Ring, and then we are going to you'll be able to find a you know what I mean, a double feature review from me and Tati over on the website. You know, I post her definitely post her reviews of shows over there too as well. So if any of your friends or anything like that, direct them to Tati's channel, of course. But for those that don't watch our channels regularly, that do just go to the website, because we are getting a lot of traffic over on the website. I am loving watching it grow and people just naturally finding it. because we are in the Google algorithm now, and they are naturally finding the content. So I want them to find all of the creators that we watch. RB said for your next game stream, MJF versus Montez Ford in a first blood match. Ooh, Rhino versus Sami Zayn. I have to download Rhino. Hangman Page versus Kurt Angle. I will do that. CM Punk versus Jack Perry. They need to make a Jack Perry first. That's the problem. I've been trying to get Jack Perry. Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. MJF and Bianca Belair versus Montez Ford. Oh, I forgot. The love triangle. Jay Millie said, hit me and I'll sue. Yeah, man, that was the one. RB said, RIP George Foreman. March 25th. He said, yo, Jay Millie, you're going live tonight. That's another game I got to finish. The Harry Potter game. I got a lot of games to finish. I might just go live for some of these other games that I be playing too. So if y'all see me go live and it ain't 2K and it's late at night and I'm just playing some other shit, don't be, you know what I mean, surprised if you see that. I might keep my time differential for WWE 2K, but if you see me up gaming late at night and you just want to come by and hang out, feel free. Because I got games like that in my backlog that I need to finish. That one game that I was playing, the horror game, I need to finish that. That Tati was kind of mad at. That's like not really a horror. She said it's not scary enough, bro. I want to find what the scariest game is that I could play online, and then try to have another thing. You know, I want to do another Halloween stream this year. I like to keep things themed. Maybe a Monster Hunter Monday. Yeah, see, man, I don't know what it is about Legado del Fantasma, man. I like them, right? But because they're not trash. But Santos is clearly the standout. Look, he got Aura just standing there flexing his chest muscles. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He just flexing. He just out outside of the ring flexing with because the camera was on him. Alberto needs to find some more. Look, the henna tattoo ain't working, bro. But he's incredible in the ring. Let's go. Because he can fly too. But I think they just re-signed their contract, so they're not going nowhere no time soon. They will not be future endeavored. WWE does see talent in them. I think maybe they just need some charisma. All right. See, he got charisma a little bit. He got more charisma than the other one. But I mean, if you need Santos to talk for you, oh, what is this? Okay. Damn. Oh my God. Okay. The Gorza special. All right. That was fire. The Garza special, a nice little. I wonder if they do that in the game. These are like teams you're not using in WWE 2K, Los Garza. But, you know, RB says, should Montez Ford have a tag partner? If so, who? I don't know. Somebody got to come save the day. RB said, do you have Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero? I do have Sparkling Zero as well. I need to finish that as well. That game used to get me hot until I learned how to play it. I haven't played in a while though, since the beginning. I need to download my DLC. I got the latest DLC, and I just WWE 2K24 took over, man. I'm telling you, 800 and some hours. That tells you where all my time went. Was just in. I played that until the end. Jay Millie said, RB, if Leo don't go live, I'll be live. We got to get Leo over there, RB. I'm gonna come, Jay Millie. Half the time, I tell you, after I get off these streams, I take a quick nap and then I'll be up late at night. So it depends on what time you go live. But if you and then I do go over to Sandman's channel as well. They live right now. I'll be over at Sandman's channel for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to go live. I definitely got to come over with you so we can talk about some of this stuff going on. You know, I be trying to stay away from you know what I mean? I know a lot of these dudes out in LA, let's just say that from rap. Ballet said, did you see Montez? Oh, oh, they got him up right now, Ballet. Maybe I might be a little behind. Hold on. Why he standing like that? He feel disrespected. They tried to do him like that. Montez got aura. You hear that crowd? Oh, the superplex. Montez one-on-one with Santos Escobar is the match. Woo! Look at Santos outside the ring. His facial expressions is he falling apart out there. Look at what's the name sitting over there. Garza he just on the rope. They giving him a this is awesome chant. Woo! Spine buster. Break him in half. Oh, because he training in the dungeon. That's why. He is a student of the dungeon family, baby. That's why he can train like that. Woo! Damn. Antonio is man, Dawkins. Woo! That's it. Frog splash from the heavens. Great win for the Street Profits. Baron Corbin, that's what the kids call a certified banger. What is this man talking about? Jay Millie said on this show, I'm starting. We'll be talking about the history of wrestling in California and promotions from here and the ones that have been here. Okay. Yeah, we gotta definitely chop it up and yeah, make sure you hit me, Jay Millie. RB said if I'm asked, no disrespect, how was your kids? Oh, the kids are okay, man. I am going to be giving them a call shortly after this to check on my son and my daughters. Ballet says Santos, the tribal chief, has arrived with the wise man. JB to say Leo, the homie from 60s, just hit me with some news, but I won't say it on the internet. These politics ain't for everyone's ears. Oh, shoot, hit me in the on the jack. You already know. Ballet said, that's right. Don't say nothing was cracking. He said, Leo, only public information you know. We can't say too much. Hey, yeah, no, I know. I'm already knowing. I'm looking for the phone. Matter of fact, I'm looking for my phone now. Hey Siri, find phone. Trying to see if it's in here or did I leave it somewhere. It's searching for it right now. Gotta use my phone, my watch to find my phone. Said it's 1 minute away. You guys give me a second. I'll be right back. Mammoth came in here like Otis. Somebody call Otis. All right, you know what I mean? Had to let a little music play. RB said, was you trying to pimp in your 20s? No. But y'all remember I did throw stripper parties. So there are pictures. I told you I retired from that game. I didn't try to pimp at all. But I did throw stripper parties in my 20s. I will say that much. I will go there. Jay Millie said, I got my phone, Jay Millie. I'm waiting for the info. I did throw stripper parties in my 20s, brother, and they were fun. I retired at the top at Camp Pendleton. They were sending troops overseas during the war, and yeah, I retired there. I got some of these make sure that the staff sergeants got off they left with a happy remembrance before they flew overseas. He said, "Yo, Jay Millie, what you think of this Charlotte Flair Tiffany Stratton feud? That feud is great. I'm pretty sure you agree." Say, "Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis." Jay Millie says, "RB, I like it so far. Their match at Mania is going to be fire." He said, "You retired early, huh?" Yeah, I had to get. I mean, listen, man. You know what I mean? I might have ended up in the digi game if I didn't. Well, the reasoning being is the ladies, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to go to school and things like that, man. And I can't you can't be a pimp with a heart. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't a pimp, but the stripper parties were fun. You know what I mean? They definitely were very entertaining and fun for all of those that did like those kind of activities. What you looking for, Mammoth? They are showing the game right now. Triple H. Friday, April 18th. Tickets are on sale. It is at Fountain Blue, which is a new hotel. Let's see what the Fountain Blue looks like. I haven't seen it. They were sending me information. Oh, this is a beautiful resort. This is where a lot of the WWE events are happening at the Fountain Blue. This is the resort. So WWE has picked a nice spot. They will, you know what I mean? If they are having a lot of their events here, I would think that this may be the hotel to try to stay at. He said you you was soon to be a pimp, man. I hell no, I couldn't do it. My mom didn't raise me that way to be uncouth. RV said, I think they turned Tiffany Stratton heel too prematurely. I think so too. I think so too. Her and Charlotte teaming would have been a better move to me. Look, look, look. Pretty Deadly is funny, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, look. Yeah, yeah. I like this. Hey, hey. All right. Motor City Machine Guns just moved up on my list. They said a team waiting to beat your ass. Like, yo, they waiting. They been waiting. Get the yo. That's what I'm talking about, Motor City. That's what I want to see out of the Motor City Machine Guns. I don't want to see this good. Yeah, they already got good moves. They are great in the ring. Now I'm ready to see some charisma. It seems like they starting to settle in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They say, "Yo, man, we back here waiting to beat y'all ass." He said, "I don't blame you, Leo. Pimps had no passion, not at all, none at all." All right, we got the L.A. Knight versus Braun Strowman. Ain't no way Braun Strowman wins this match unless. All right, here they go. It begins. The crowd is getting up. The OTC is here. He is in the building. Bet I'm doing it right now. Oh, Jade Cargill out here blocking people. She tired of y'all. I don't see your message or I don't see your message, man. Oh my god, all of these other accounts sending me bullshit. Which account, Jay Millie? He said, "Well, my ass was my mom a wrestling fan? No, no. She was not that I can remember. She watches the show though. She comes through and watches the show every now and then. And family, at times, they do tap in. But she is a 49ers fan, like I am. I got you, Jay Millie. So they all said Rome Niners. Yes. Them 49ers, baby. RB said, "Did you do sports when you was in school?" Yes, I played football. I did ran track. Well, not ran track. I did shot put and discus, like Brock Lesnar's daughter does shot put and discus. I also did pole vaults was my event in track. Definitely weightlifting and stuff like that. Just because we needed to do that before we went out and did shot put and discus. To strengthen, pole vault was what I did in track mostly though. That's the thing I stuck to the most. And then from there, when from that point, I found theater, and theater became my thing. So I like kind of left sports behind and did theater. But in theater, they treated me like an athlete. Just so the offset is Mania heating up. Yes, Mania is heating up. I just hope to see the Street Profits defend at Mania. Definitely, we are getting Naomi and Jade. That is going to be absolute crack. Naomi is looking good in the ring. Jade is looking good in the ring. Jade looks ready from all of the stuff that people been saying about her. So that has fueled her to actually make sure she has a good job. Her and Liv had a great match tonight. Um, this right here, you seen it earlier. They are about to see it. Whoever hasn't seen it yet is about to cook. He says to y'all, RB says, was you looking to be a professional? Hell no. Nah. I was looking to actually become a professional. I was looking to become an actor in school. Actually, afterwards, I wrote a lot of scripts, and um, did a lot of acting and theater stuff. Like when I found theater, that's when like everything changed in school for me. I did lights. I started with like working behind the scenes doing lights and special effects. And then I just worked my way up. And then 11th grade, I got on the stage for the first time. And then that was it. Then 12th grade, I did acting. I was always a great writer. So I started writing. And I mean, that's kind of like where the music stuff came from. But I used to write scripts and stuff like that. So writing and all of that was my thing, man. Oh, the Street Profits new theme. I think it's dope, but it sounds too much like the other shit. It's like what it sounds like is like, like remember when Manny Fresh was running out of beats on Cash Money for a minute? And before he had to like, what I mean, go and make beats for Jeezy and everybody. That's what it sounded like. And like No Limit when they was recycling beats, it sounded like that. So the beats are good. Zelina's beat is good, but it sounds like Meg Thee Stallion and they beat sounds like Solo Sokoa's. Oh, Roman Reigns is on demon time right now. Tribal chief. You know what's sad though? We are looking at there's a chance we may never see Obafemi versus Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the people, like there's so many wrestlers and dream matches. Like we lucky, like that we play these guys in 2K. Seth Rollins versus he might be around for a couple of more years to fight Nathan Frazier maybe as his last match, but people like Lexus King and stuff like that will never probably have the chance to fight Roman Reigns unless they just become big and it's a dream match. I've been thinking about that a lot lately about all of the stars that are will be like that are about to start slowing down. Like, look at him coming out. Seth Rollins, Ballet said he got the Papa Smurf outfit on. Bro look like he got on the blue Fenty pajamas. Mr. Artist up said LOL. He said good comparisons. He said the YTs. I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's like some like they running out of beats. They caught a couple of like it's like they caught a couple of slaps and then it was over. I like Jada Parker's new theme though. Set this here with the fashions, you know what I mean? Giving us the Friday fashion. SmackDown blue. Somebody made a good point that Seth and Roman can't stop smiling at each other every time they get in the ring on Twitter. Watch Roman's face. Watch Roman right here. Look, see? They can't keep a straight face when they get in the ring with each other. They having battle of the chance right now. Look at Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman only one that ain't breaking. He basking in it. See, he'll forever. This is all he needs. He never needs to change his theme again. The crowd will sing his song forever. It's theater at this point for Seth Rollins. He threw them glasses. Look at Paul Heyman's face. Paul Heyman be looking crazy. Look how he looking at Roman. I always look at Paul. Pause just to look at how he's looking at Roman. Look, Seth ready for a fade. Look at Paul Heyman like, damn it. Battle of the Chance. Look at them fans singing it. Is the draft split dead again? No, the draft is coming again. They have to. We got to get those NXT call ups in. They got to have a draft. So they said they changed Seth Rollins' Titantron color to match his outfit each week now. I've never noticed that. I gotta check that out. I'm gonna start watching now. Roberto said all days off, LOL, draft, LOL, they never works. Now WWE has a forbidden door. Jay Millie says Paul with a diabolical look. Jay Millie said Punk ready. Mr. Artizov said WWE could have their own Forbidden Door event, Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT versus TNA versus Evolve if they wanted to. Because they coming. It's some talented people in Evolve already, man. Give me Jack Cartwheel at some point in the Rumble or something. You know what I mean? So Artizov said, damn, George Foreman died. Yeah, that's sad, man. 76 years old. Rest in peace to George Foreman. He said, I'm late. Yes. Well, you're not late, man. You know, it's just breaking news. We be watching our wrestling stuff be happening during wrestling while we on. Oh, I'm a culture person. Oh. Why it seemed like they cut some words out of the song? Like, yeah, the crowd is singing my shit too. CM Punk, like the crowd singing my shit too. You know what I mean? Look at Roman in the middle. Not Malcolm in the middle, Roman in the middle. Call that nigga Grimace. Oh. Oh. Punk cooking. Oh. Why Paul looking like that? Look how Roman turned on him. Oh, they are at it. This was a great segment, man. This is gonna be a great triple threat match. Oh, Seth cheating. Why he got to use a suit jacket? He called bro Grimace. Roman like, bro, get off my shirt. Get off my merch. Jay Millie said there's so much history with all four of these guys. Mox is the only piece missing. Man, for real. Ms. Odell said making a burger tomorrow on his grill in his memory. Oh, Ballet said she still got hers too. Jay Millie said, but did they get it out of the way in AEW? So he's also said he lived long enough to see his movie come out like 2 years ago. You know what? I haven't seen that George Foreman movie. Roberto said they just realized they had to leave the country so peeps can stop questioning these promos, go in front of a non-English speaking crowd to sell a lame triple threat for Mania. Nah, I don't do that, Roberto. This is gonna be a good match. Byron said the anti-babyface crowd. Yes. You already know that. The heel business. Roto said it's really hit me that Mania hype was so dead this year. They bullshit as Cena turn and they making sure the story is told elsewhere like a ton of bricks. This is hitting. The anti Cody Rhodes crowd. WWE has booked more anti Cody Rhodes crowds. He said, didn't Punk make fun of the sign pointing at one time? Yes, he did. Jay Millie said, Paul, like, no. But he really wants it. You know, when you make fun of it, you want it. You know what I'm saying? It's like kicking that girl you like. It's like Vince Russo, the shit Vince Russo does every week. You know what I'm saying? How he try to clown WWE when he would love to be back there. Hey, one of those dudes was from NXT I just saw. One of the security guards, a few of them. Well, there it is. I like it. Goes off with him fighting. All right. What an episode of Raw. That was my second time watching some of that, and I absolutely enjoyed it. Ref Daphne says, first time in Spain, and also ref my first SmackDown main event and title change. Oh my God. I don't whine, don't beg or blame anyone else for my shortcomings. I work hard. So when I achieve something, I know it's earned. First of many, look out now. Hashtag ref bay. Don't come to play. So she has made it to the mountaintop, our referee. And yes, man, they are showing you know what I mean? Hey, listen, it is great that what we are seeing right now. I need to put up some more posts because all of my posts have been like live streams lately. So yeah, man, it is we are having that was a great SmackDown episode. I liked it. Roberto says triple bum match for the cardboard box at Mania. He said, "Oh wait, triple bum match for the Walrus in the corner." Mr. Artizov said, "Who are the Raw Tag Champs? They are dead compared to the SmackDown division getting a push. They only need one tag team title. The tag team champions are the Wool Raiders. So it is time. It might be time for them to, mix it up a little bit. Like I said, we're still going through a turnover phase, man. We are the card. If I had to grade WWE's card right now, it's at a 3 out of 5. Right? They're still going through a turnover. You look at all of the talent, Trick Williams, Obafemi, the people that we actually like to see, Lexus King, the people that we talk highly of these other people. Like, you know what I mean? We got sayings for all of these other people when we watch these shows, like bodies for Oba, where that's where the whole bodies thing started. Like, look how we do that, and that's on the smaller shows. Even Keanu Carver in Evolve is doing really well. Some people aren't making it out. I see them going to evolve and they will be instead of like them using them as enhancement talent, give them a job as what I mean. Gallus is never it looks like they never coming up unless they can find a storyline to bring Gallus up. What I mean? But until some of these people are sunsetted, I think that John Cena, once he leaves, that's it. Who else do we have? Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are coming up to from what it looks like, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are getting ready to we gonna lose them, like not as far as life, but just as far as being on the roster like that. Roman looks like he's getting ready to come to the 2 to 3 match a year what I mean, movement, go do some movies, come back every now and then. It's time. Seth Rollins is gonna do the same thing. Jade Cargill is she's about to, she just got there, so she's about to start having matches. We seeing a turnover right now. We're still in the turnover period. Remember, like some of the people got hurt, the people that should have been stars. Bronson Reed is on the injury list. Some of the people that we would think that probably would have something, man, we probably could have had Jacob Fatu versus Bronson Reed at WrestleMania if Bronson wasn't hurt. So hopefully he comes back healthy enough from his injury and is in great shape. You know, I mean, we all wishing him well. Um, there's plenty of people hurt. Ila Dragunov would have been a great addition to the WrestleMania festivities this you know what I mean coming up. And we know this would have been his first WrestleMania, but he's out. You know, we got Asuka still out. It's so many people that are still out, or you know what I mean, that you know maybe will be getting cut at some point to bring up some of that that other talent, the talent pool that we got. You know, Lyra Valkyria has nobody to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not, it's like she's having a bad run. Like her run is kind of mid because she doesn't have anybody to fight for her intercontinental title. You know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot. Like Shinsuke, like he would probably fare better with all of these other people, like Ila Dragunov and all of them, versus fighting the people that he's fighting on there. You know, this is why I say like maybe go back to New Japan or something like that. If not, if he does sign again and he looks in it, they let him fight that younger crop of wrestlers, that'll be great for him. But it's time to bring some of these people up. It's time to let some of these other people go that ain't getting no pop when they come out at all. Like it's just we just in a turnover period. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna front on it. Like I say, I enjoy WWE for what it is because I've been through these and we've been through these periods, the mud periods of WWE, and we came off a great era. And now, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, we going back into one of those rebuilding phases, and where we at, you know, it's like when the Lakers don't have a championship team for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, ugh. So with Miss All These upset, Las Vegas crowd gonna be dead compared to these overseas shows. I agree. And well, mania crowds usually do stuff, so we'll see. Roberto said this Mania is just Cody versus Cena, and they messed that up. Every so-called big deal is in a multi-match. It's like showing they also know they don't have stars for big single matches. I mean, hey, it works for AEW at their matches, so we're gonna use it over in WWE as well. Now you heard it here first. I'll be the first to say it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if it ain't enough to fix it, then we got two triple threats. We got a women's triple threat and a men's triple threat that's happening. And you know, we got Wade so many other matches. If they didn't turn all of these, if they didn't turn all of the gimmick matches into, how would you say, if they didn't turn them all into pay-per-views, then they would be better. If Money in the Bank wasn't a pay-per-view and it was at WrestleMania, like y'all were saying earlier, we would be in a different space. If the Elimination Chamber, imagine having an Elimination Chamber on night one and then a Hell in a Cell on night two. It's possible they can do that. Now, I do know they set up those cells before, like, you know what I mean? And they would have to take the cell down and take that out, put it on a truck, put another one up. But listen, you got to do it. We don't need an elimination chamber event but I mean, I know they use that to show you know what I mean, but they got to figure something else out, come up with some new stuff you know what I mean, to move some of this stuff along. Like, so it's going to take some work. Triple H has to finish, you know, building his, with the things that he likes, come up with something else. I kind of like the roast of WrestleMania idea. They're trying, but the stuff that they're trying for is adding on to it, and these tickets is too goddamn high. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. You know what I mean? For the tickets to be this high and for us to get this, I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't hate on the WWE. I like it. You know, I understand that there are turnover periods and you have to build. Some people are going to leave and they're going to want to go sit under Vince if it is true that he's making another federation, or he's doing some acting stuff. But you know what I mean? Some of this stuff for some of these people are people of the past now, and they're gonna come back every blue moon, like Roddy Piper. You know what I'm saying? When he used to show up every now and then. Mr. Oliver said Postmania should be fun. Absolutely, I think so. Roberto says also believe Jey Uso is match one on night one. That could be true. You know what I mean? Hey, Brock Lesnar started it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with coming in, being a main event, opening main event. Roberto says ain't then nobody will roast anything after that. LOL. Probably not. Miss Hardy's also said they will push Penta, Alistair, Black, Ela, and Ray Phoenix when the part timers leave. Absolutely. Ballet says Roberto is back. Ballet says, I hope so, Mr. All Days Off. I think so too. The Street Profits will probably split. Then Montez can become a star. It's like some of these people, they gotta go. Seth Rollins, go do some movies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go give us you know what I'm saying, make a WWE film. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go do that. The Miz, goes and comes. You know what I'm saying? Those people like the Miz, they can stick around and do stuff. It's time for a turnover. You know what I mean? Like we got to let somebody the same way that I say in AEW, like it's time for a turnover and to cut, you know what I mean, trim the fat. The WWE has a good way of being able to put these people in the films. They own what's his name? Ari owns Hollywood. Let them go and let these younger guys come in. I want to see Ela in a match. I want to see Ela versus Finn Balor. I want to see Finn Balor hold the title before he gets aged out. He's already older than half of the roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's still a great wrestler. So let Finn Balor come in and do something. You know what I mean? It'll be good for him to lead on one of these shows as a champion. Finn Balor versus Ela Dragunov in a title match. Let me have it. You know what I'm saying? Roberto said Lyra is lost. Chelsea is lost. Cody got lost. Trips. Chelsea is cooking. I can't go there with Chelsea. Chelsea is making the best of her opportunities. And her building her faction right now is really good with her. And that faction was already around before they got to WWE. But I hear you about Lyra. Lyra does need some competition, but like I said, there is Mammoth. He is upset, so maybe he's not feeling Lyra either. So Lyra does need some competition. Like I said, they left all of her competition on NXT. That's why I say he's gonna have to do what he will hate that Vince used to do to him. He's gonna have to gut NXT and bring those people up. And then you're gonna have to get some of these part-timers, you know what I mean, that come out and cut promos every 4 weeks and have matches once a month or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it, put the wrestlers, the ones that are on the smaller shows. The bigger shows have the guys that come in, the part-timers come in and fill, and then bring the guys in that are the part-timers on those mid shows that you do, like the Elimination Chambers, the Money in the Banks, all of those. Put those in between there, fill them up with them, so people can see that they are superstars and they are worth it. You know what I mean? Like that's just the problem, is that we don't get enough. And Jordan Grace coming in, and that women's roster is the future. And that's the bigger problem, is that the women's roster looks more entertaining than the men's roster right now. And I don't know if they hold no women back because of that. And that goes across the board from every WWE, AEW, CMLL, New Japan, Stardom. I don't give a fuck what it is. Let these women wrestle, period. Because they're doing stuff. The women are more exciting because they're doing stuff that they're coming from gymnastics. They're coming from different sports. They're coming from different parts. They're coming from cheerleading. They're bringing something different that we haven't really seen in wrestling. And then when they learn the wrestling stuff, they're adding something new. You know what I mean? And they're adding their style. This is why we get hyped when they come out. Look at Naomi and Jade Cargill, how we liking them now. They've been around, but we get excited when we see them. We get excited when Jada Parker comes to the ring. She adds something different. She coming from soccer. You know what I'm saying? It's just, Roberto said, Ballet, I just drunk a Coke because I was knocking out watching these bums talk all this anger and nonsense, and it's just talk, nothing happening to make the drama for Mania exist. Mr. All Off said, we in the Luke Walton era, LOL. Oh my God, you talking about when he was the coach? You a cold brother for that one, but that's a good comparison. Roberto said, but this is Mania, LOL. It is Mania, but we need new stars up. Bro, I'm pretty sure what WrestleMania did Duke the Dumpster Drosy wrestle at? What WrestleMania did the Godwins wrestle at? Who said that earlier? It was No Chill. When he was telling me earlier, like, bro, we had to go through, that was the mud period of WWE when and they was throwing slop. Let's see, I'm gonna look it up. The Godwins WrestleMania. WrestleMania 12, bro. The Godwins wrestled at WrestleMania 12. Do you understand this? Mark Merrill debuted in the World Wrestling Federation at WrestleMania 12. Listen, the Body Donnas, look, WrestleMania 12, the Body Donnas, Skip and Zip with Sonny defeated the Godwins. That was the first match. The Huckster versus the Nacho Man ended in a no contest. This is WrestleMania 12. What the fuck is going on? The British Bulldog, Owen Hart, and Vader with Jim Cornette defeated Ahmed Johnson, Jake Roberts, and Yokozuna by pinfall. Roddy Piper defeated Goldust by pinfall. with Marlena. Oh, that was a great match though. The Hollywood Backlot Brawl. That was when it turned up. All right, I will say that was a good match. But that match went on throughout the whole show. You understand? Stone Cold Steve Austin with Ted DiBiase defeated Savio Vega in a singles match. The Ultimate Warrior defeated Hunter Hearst Helmsley with Sable in a singles match. The Undertaker defeated Diesel by pinfall, and Shawn Michaels with Jose Lothario beat Bret Hart in a 60-man Iron Man match. That's WrestleMania 12. Now that shit, now look at that card and look at what the fuck we get now. So we got some work to do right now. Like I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? We are, this is a mud period for WWE. They are building stars, but they charging these tickets is too goddamn high for them for what we getting right now. I will agree with you. Mr. Aldi's offset Monet in the bank. He said Money in the Bank is dead as a pay-per-view. They wasted the men's briefcase on Drew in 2024. One day, the Wile E. Coyote period. Money in the Bank PLE could just be another overseas PLE special. I'm pretty sure it will be. It's time to return to Puerto Rico. Yes. Mr. Aldi's offset it's time to bring up Trick. Trick would electrify the crowds, but I don't think that's enough. You're gonna need more than that. Trick and Mello together, we're gonna need more. Roberto said yes. Seth go make like a tree. Mr. Aldi's upset. Babyface Demon Finn versus heel John Cena for the title, even if Cena wins. No. Ela with the red eyes versus Finn Balor, Demon Finn. That's what I need. When Ela put them red contacts in, we know what's finna happen. He on Demon Time, and I need Demon Finn on Demon Time with Demon with you know what I mean? I need that with Demon Ela. Roberto said Balor was champ. No, then Seth does what Seth does. No, he was champ, but he only had it for one night. It was over the next day on Raw. You know what I'm saying? Because he was injured. He said I can't remember who the tag champs are half the time. They are still working on the tag team division. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, they got tied. They got the 10 bros down there that they working on. They're working on all of the parts of the men's division, and he's gonna have to pull the. I think that they're gonna have to pull it where the women's division overtakes the men's division for a while. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it. I know people watch their wrestling, and the women are not bathroom breaks anymore. And I will be here to say it. They are not the bathroom break anymore. The women's division, Stephanie Vakir, Julia, the man, listen, across the board in women's wrestling, man, they gonna have to. This is hey man, look, this gonna turn into a King's Court. You know what I'm saying? This is a mini King's Court, a rent. The women's division. The women's division is better than the men's division in both of these companies, and they don't let it shine. And if they holding it back and they trying to wait for the men's division to get better, it's gonna take a while, man. Like, listen, they not ready. A lot of them aren't ready. Do y'all want to see Gallus on the fucking main roster? I'm sorry, I like Gallus as wrestlers, but Gallus on the main roster ain't gonna work. We talk about these guys every week of who's gonna work on the main roster and who's not. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm on a rant right now, but I mean I'm gonna keep it a bean about a stack about WWE and what we watching right now. You know what I mean? The Street Profits don't have no new talent to work with right now that's ready for them to fight. This is why they fighting. They do have DIY. Don't get it twisted. Pretty Deadly is good, but we haven't seen them fight Pretty Deadly like that where it's going to work. Pretty Deadly hasn't had enough reps. It's like then they get up to the top, they don't get enough reps. Now you got the War Raiders that have been up on the top of the card. When Ivar was a better wrestler as a solo competitor than he is as a tag match. And that takes nothing away from Eric, but he's a better competitor solo. And we were enjoying Ivar as a solo wrestler, unfortunately. And I know that Eric is a great wrestler and they are great as a tag team, but bro, the finisher with the clothesline off the ropes, give me Ivar off the top with that you know what I'm saying? Give me Ivar off the top rope with the moonsault any day over that. You feel me? Like it's just that. Mr. Aldi's offset Jade and Liv impressed me. I was impressed by that match too. Carried that match well, and Jade did great. Chill on all the kip ups though. She did like 3 with her pose, but that's why Naomi came ringside and beat that ass. Excuse the noise in the background. Ballet says Roberto, I had one today. Roberto says 11. Mr. Aldi's offset 11. Mr. Aldi's offset. I ordered WrestleMania 12. Fond memories. Goldust versus Piper backlot brawl. Roberto says, wait. No, WrestleMania 12 is fire. Wait a minute, he going back. He said the OJ Bronco truck. Look. That's what I'm saying. See, look. He said y'all comparing WrestleMania 12 to today. Now, wait. I'm comparing the card. Now let's go back to the card again. I'm not comparing what we enjoy. We was kids, so it's different. We enjoyed it because we was kids. If we was watching this shit today, let's go watch. I implore everybody to go watch WrestleMania 12 today and watch the Huckster versus the Nacho Man. Period. Point blank. Go watch that match with Billionaire Ted. The Bondi Donnas was Skip and Zip versus the Godwins. I'm not saying that they was bad wrestlers, but I'm looking at the card, and if we compare the card to today's card of who is there and the star power we got more star power today, but will the match hold up? Is what I'm saying. Now, Roddy Piper versus Goldust, that shit lasted the whole match, and I enjoyed it. Like I said, it was great. The Bronco truck chase, where they started at and how it ended when they got to the ring and came to the and it had the finish, I enjoyed it. Ultimate Warrior versus Hunter Helmsley, Undertaker versus Diesel, that was a good match. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels was goated. We already know that. That was the Iron Man match when they kept it going for the next minute, and then Shawn Michaels won, and then it began. British Bulldog, Owen Hart and Vader, and versus Ahmed Johnson, Jake Roberts, and Yokozuna. It was a good, but it wasn't great. Mr. Artis also said Warrior buried Triple H. He did. Mr. Artis also said, well, Roberto said, did y'all watch WrestleMania 12? I did. I loved it. Listen, I told y'all on here when what was that? I told y'all on here I enjoyed Lawrence Taylor fighting Bam Bam Bigelow, bro. Like when I was a kid. You feel me? I enjoyed it. But we was kids. That's all I'm saying. We was kids. If we was kids, we would love this shit right now that's going on. If we were younger, we just watched so much wrestling growing up and now that we haven't outgrown it. We're just looking at it and be like, and we waiting for some of these other people to come up. That's all it is. Mr. Artie's off said, my mom ordered it for me. He said, wasn't no bump fights at WrestleMania 12. Yo, no way. Laugh my ass off. Man. So you enjoyed the Nacho Man versus the Huckster? I'm going to ask you that. I'm just going to stick it on that one. He said, yeah, today sucks. I know. This is why peeps think I'm hating. No, I don't think you hating. I think you want better product. You know what I'm saying? Listen. When people are selling, they got that good, when they selling that good za, sometimes some better za comes along that's better. You know what I'm saying? We thought that this was gonna be fire. I've paid for high expensive za, and then the za was mid when I got home with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I just paid 80 to 100 for this jar of, you know what I'm saying? What four, five, my 3.5. You know what I'm saying? Some dope is better than other dope. That's all. Mr. All these upset should have seen my mom's face when Piper stripped Goldust suit and he had on that lingerie. Oh my God. Now that was funny. That was hilarious. Byron said WWE has announced Italy has broken the France record. Damn. He said you need to book Demon Finn versus Ela on 2K25. Good idea. I absolutely will. Roberto said, got a mop, laugh myself. Y'all be safe. I got no stream ending. Thanks for the stream and listen. I will laugh all through the night, through the shift, thinking today's menu is somehow better than the boyhood dream lates. No. I didn't say that this WrestleMania is better. I'm saying that let's look at the card and look at what we're dealing with. We're in a turnover period. That was a turnover period for WWE too. It was good, but it was a turnover period. All right. So Mr. Odell said Liv has improved. She is quality heel now and a veteran. She is pushed like the 90s HBK, 95 HBK. Yes. 94, 95 HBK. Absolutely. I like it. Ballet says, have a good night, Roberto. Byron says WrestleMania 31 was better. We haven't even seen what 41 has to offer yet. It might end up being a good pay-per-view. Now everybody might not like what everything is booked, but I personally think that Jey Uso, I'm pulling for Jey Uso in that match versus you know what I'm saying, versus Gunta. You know what I mean? Gunta is undefeated at WrestleMania, so we will see what happens. Jey Uso deserves to be at the top of the card. But I'm not saying that this WrestleMania is better than the other one because it ain't got there yet. But I'm just saying I'm just looking at the turnover period. There's no way there aren't any. Do we have a Nacho Man versus what's the name match right now at WrestleMania? A Nacho Man versus the Huckster. Do we have that on the card? That's all. He said, and lastly, Leo called it Timeless Tony going to be at conventions with this gimmick in 10 years. People think Timeless gimmick has surpassed Goldust gimmick. Woo! Absolutely. Timeless Tony, I told you, she's up there with Undertaker at this point, bro. Byron said, just watch WrestleMania 33. That Mania wasn't that bad. Oh, Ballet said there are spoilers for Collision. Yes, Ballet, for both days. They have been up for days. I said it yesterday on Ring of Honor. I'm not watching the spoilers. It was hard for me not to watch what happened tonight because everybody was streaming, talking about what was going on WWE, and they was like, "Oh, this is Eaton," and it was the Tiffany Stratton versus the Charlotte Flair promo, and then I tuned in. She said, "I didn't look at the results. Don't look." Mr. All Days Off said it's not live. No, it is pre-taped, Mr. All Days Off. And it is, yeah, it is one of those. So it is, you know what I mean? She was the noise about everybody going off about fights and everything going on in the background, but y'all know it is going down. Tomorrow, y'all make sure y'all make it over to Wrestle Tati's channel. Tonight, I will be playing something. I don't know what it is just yet. Just stay tuned if y'all want some more wrestling. I might jump on 2K. I might jump on Monster Hunter. I might jump on anything. We will see. But I'm going to here because we do have some. What's the name? You said which show won the week, Leo? Right now, the most memorable spot came from Dynamite, from Moxley getting suplexed on that spike. I will say that NXT was pretty good this week, but I believe, you know what, and Evolve was actually really good this week. If you guys haven't watched it, make sure you make your way over to Tubi to see that as well. It was really good this week. Cristofino had a good match this week. He closed out the show. He main evented the show this week. Luca Cristofino. And Callie Armstrong was out there looking like Braun Breaker when she hit them ropes and hit the pounce and destroyed her opponent. So I would say that Dynamite definitely killed. Wednesday night, let's just say Wednesday night. I want to name it Dynavolve or Evolvamite. Dynavolve is Wednesday night, killed it this week, man. But the biggest spot of the week has to go to John Moxley for taking the spikes to the back, pause, and that was great. RB said, "Yo, Leo, can you download NWO WrestleMania 18 theme, please? The WrestleMania 18 theme? You talking about for the ring? I will. I will do it. I will see if there's somebody has it up. Usually they add it to the game. I don't know why it's not in. I know it was in last year. He says, please jump on WWE 2K25. I might do that. And Mr. All Days Off, he has the prayer hand. So yeah, man. For those that have just joined, you know what I'm saying, I just went on my rant about women's wrestling. So I think I will do a King's Court on women's wrestling too after I do this next one, which I'm calling. I always say it, and I got these. I have these King's Courts lined up, and some of them are taped. So like I said, I still got the Jey Uso rant. I do have, and it sounds like a rant too. Like I'm going off. I'm crashing out on all of these. I think I might crash out on this women's wrestling one too. Like it's these next few King's Courts. If y'all hear me bitching and crashing out and going hard, it's just what it is. Like how I feel about women's wrestling right now. It's just like Tati did the other day. Y'all, they gotta respect women's wrestling, man. The women's wrestling, hey, listen, if the roster is gonna be better and it's gonna dominate the roster and we get fewer men's matches, then fuck it. That's just what we getting. You know what I mean? Just do it. Like Nike, baby. Just do it. Byron said, did you like the theme song of WrestleMania 33 Green Light by Pitbull and featuring Flo Rida? I think Pitbull and Flo Rida is a diabolical duo, but they were making hits in a different way. So I would say did I like the song? Yes, but they are a diabolical duo together because they were making certain songs that weren't catered to the rap crowds. RB said, unfortunately, NWO did not have a day of WrestleMania 8, did not had a WrestleMania 18 theme song in real life. That's all right. RB said the WrestleMania 18 theme was I was referring to. And Byron says, please read the comment. I'm gonna read all the comments before I get up out of here. But yeah, so y'all definitely take care. I will be back tonight sometime, hopefully. Definitely don't hold me to it. If I'm not back tonight, I will be back tomorrow before Collision. Collision comes on tomorrow at Collision is on tomorrow at 10:30 Eastern, right? So yeah, it's kind of a late show, so there'll be a lot of time for gaming and stuff like that. So I will try to my best to jump on 2K tonight. I'm going to grab something for dinner, and then we'll see what happens. And I hopefully we'll see you guys soon. So y'all already know, man, we up out of this thing. And sorry I didn't have my video package ready, on, but you know how it goes. You know what I mean? We're gonna end it with shit. What can I end it with? Oh, we can take it out disco style. Y'all know what time it is. And I'll see y'all again. Peace.
And with that shit, do disco fool.
No, y'all never see me at this part. Usually I'm off